California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Sky River Casino and Joel Got Wines. More info at CITPFest.com.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
KHD-KHD1 Sacramento. KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports, 1140. Your local sports leader. It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson. Online at SactownSports.com or on the app. Kings, Niners, and Sacramento. The Matt and Kayla Show starts now.
What you didn't see right before the show started is Christopher Laud, Carmichael Dave, and Richie, our program director, in here, all talking at the same time. It's like,
oh, is that what you took out of it?
It's like parental overstimulation. And I'm on secondhand parental overstimulation right now because my niece, who is 10 months old, slept over at our house the last 2 nights.
Oh.
Yeah. I think we're good with one.
Oh, boy. Lots of crying.
Think we're good with one.
What if she's listening right now? Don't be mean.
No, she's not.
She doesn't have a radio?
She's like, I hate that uncle.
No, she doesn't like me very much.
She doesn't?
She doesn't like me in the idea or the space of I'm trying to go to sleep and I want to be rocked to sleep. I'm Funkle. If she wants to play...
Oh, you're the fun uncle.
I'm the fun one. And I'll play with my son.
Is your wife a rockabye?
Yeah, well, my wife, it's my wife's sister's kid. So there's a recognizable factor there. Yeah, we're watching her because her mom is out of town on business for a couple days, and dad has to go to work super early in the morning, too early to drop her off at daycare.
Okay.
So she's staying the night at our house. Last night was the last night. And
so Matt's partying today.
No, I'm catching up on sleep today. We're good.
As long as it's not on the show, we're fine.
Listen, we're good with one. You never know. I might drift.
Tokyo drift.
I might you just might, if you hear a thump in the background, that's Matt's head hitting the desk.
I'll push you out of the way. I'll
just falling over.
I'll wake you up with that.
Yeah, right?
Please do. I'm used to hearing it from you.
Can you just imagine Matt passes out on the desk, I just push him off to the side?
It'd be good for ratings. Just boonk. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hey, welcome into Matt and Kayla on a Wednesday. We're halfway through. We made it. And if this is the most Wednesday of all Wednesdays in terms of Wednesday content, I don't know what it is. Nothing's going on, and that means we get to have fun. We
know how to do that. Although I did think it was Tuesday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Thank God you're wrong.
I know.
Boy, I'm counting down.
This is how the weeks go for me. They're all over the place.
It's like I'm in a weird spot because I want time to speed up so we get closer to football season starting. But on August 30th is the Spartan race that I'm participating in that I am very underprepared for.
What does that mean?
Okay, yeah, go backwards. You can't just say Spartan race and then think all of us know what that is.
You don't know what Spartan races are? I guarantee you
Is
both know
that what you're
the
representing on your hat today with the big S?
No, this
Spartan.
is the sack play ball
I know,
thing.
I'm being
No,
facetious.
the Spartan races are the it's the muddy run. You run a 5K.
Oh,
and do a
that
bunch
thing?
Well, 5K is the short one. There's a 5K. There's a 10K.
What's the
and
muddy part?
Well, you can run through. There's mud and obstacles, and you climb over walls.
I kind of would
and-
I'd like to do that.
Yeah, well, I'm doing one with my brother-in-law who's super into it, and I am not.
How'd they get you to do it?
Because I said I wanted to.
Are you going to
Do it.
videotape it?
No.
Oh, I
Why
want.
would I
would
do
like
that?
you to. I'd like to see the video.
I want to see it
footage.
before and after.
Well, it's going to be me
Yeah.
clean and then me exhausted, covered in mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
I wanna
probably.
see
I'm
it.
sure I'll post a picture on Instagram. Why do you want to see me at my weakest?
I don't. Who said? Gotcha.
Nope.
I caught him.
No.
You volunteered that information.
No.
You could have said.
Oh, I'm going to get my ass kicked. What are you talking about
Why do you
here?
not want to see me just dominate my brother-in-law?
Yeah, you think that's going to happen?
I have faith in my partner.
You
here.
think someone who has not run a Spartan race ever in their life is going
you
to
never
dominate
know
the
what
first
it
one I
can.
do?
You never know what it can get out of you in that
Now,
moment.
I am
Matt.
not a runner. I'm not an endurance athlete whatsoever, but this is something that I wanted to challenge myself with. I'm going to get my butt kicked, but that's the point. It's going to be fun.
What if it was a Lord of the Rings themed?
Oh, they do those, though.
Spartan race.
No, they
Then
do
do you
those.
think you would have
They do
been
the,
more competitive?
They do a Lord of the Rings fun run in New Zealand where you run through like Hobbiton and stuff like
Maybe
that.
that's what you need to do.
I'd do that in a heartbeat.
You do like the virtual one too that gives you, they ship you the medal.
Yeah, so I did sign up for that,
Did
and
you?
it's not as fun as you'd think it is.
Well, I mean, it's just running around
Yeah,
where
just-
you live.
It's an app. It's called like Adventure Challenge or something like that. It's cool. Like they have different medals for different themes, and then like you enter how much you run, and it shows you on the map. Here's where you are in Middle Earth. Whee!
Okay.
And if you accomplish your goal, they give you a medal. It's cool. But yeah, it's not like a.
Huh.
It's just a. It is what it is. It's cool.
You should do it for the Spartan run. How far is Middle Earth?
Yeah.
Like, how long is that?
It's a long way.
Yeah?
Very, very.
Those hobbits were going
He's
far.
like,
Listen,
they
They
went
got
pretty
little
far.
legs.
the journey
Yeah.
took over a year in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but they were small,
Land.
like Kayla said.
They got cars.
They got cars.
Rent a
Micro
van.
machines.
I didn't know that.
You don't see there's big gaps of time in the Lord of the Rings. They just hopped in a helicopter and flew a little bit of a ways, you know, breaking the fourth wall of Lord of the Ringsdom. There is actually a pretty famous behind the scenes video of, you know who
Bobo Baggins is?
no, not Bilbo Baggins.
Oh, I thought it was Bobo.
It's not Bobo. The Sean Bean. You know who Sean Bean is, right?
No.
He's an actor. He's the main
Maybe if
guy,
I saw him.
Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. He's a national
Oh,
treasure.
yeah, Ned Stark. That's all you had to say.
He dies in every single thing that he's
Sure.
in. He's like famous for just dying in every movie that he's in.
Yeah.
He, when shooting The Lord of the Rings, is afraid of helicopters, and they would shoot certain scenes like on tops of mountains and stuff, and he refused to go in a helicopter to
Yeah.
be flown up there. So he would hike up the mountain in his gear and stuff like that. And-
Instead of being like flown and dropped off.
Exactly. So
Holy
there's
smokes.
videos of him from a helicopter, and you can just see a little Sean Bean dressed in character just walking up a
That's
mountain.
kind of crazy.
Is it because he was afraid of helicopters, or was he like doing a method thing?
No,
where he's
he was
like,
afraid of helicopters.
Oh, okay.
It's in like the behind the scenes stuff.
That's kind of a
Like,
cool
I'm
little
not getting
thing.
in that.
Everybody made fun of him because of it. It's pretty.
I don't know. I mean, I'm afraid of helicopters too. Those things are scary.
I've never been in one. I'd
well,
love to be in one.
there's been a little bit too many tragedies for me.
Well, yeah,
to
that's
like a helicopter. Just saying.
Well,
Oof.
are you
Good
that
for
type
him.
of person though? Like, do you get nervous when you're on planes?
Not planes.
Really? Because a lot of plane stuff happens too.
I make peace that I'm gonna die right before we take off.
That's not
Dang,
good
Anthony.
at all.
I look out the window and I'm like, this is the last thing I see.
That's
It's pretty
crazy.
cool.
I've never ever felt nervous on a plane before. Knock on wood. But like I've been through turbulence on a plane just fine.
No,
I don't know
I've-
what it is about flying. No issue.
Just a helicopter is different. It's so much smaller. It's just not as safe.
No, the one thing I wouldn't do is like those hot air balloons where you're sitting in a basket. No, screw you.
Really?
Hey, get in a basket and go thousands of feet in the air with this little balloon that has a torch in it. Nah, I'm all right. I'll stay down here.
I
Screw
think
your
that would
basket.
actually be kind of
Hell no. My wife wanted to do that because they do hot air balloon things in Seattle. So when we went to Seattle, they're like, my wife's like,
Oh.
let's do a hot air balloon thing. No, I'm all right.
Yeah, they do. I didn't know Seattle, New Mexico is like, they have like a festival.
Oh.
It's crazy.
If you go to like Seattle, like things to do in Seattle, there's like a hot air balloon thing that you could do just north of downtown, apparently. Anyway. Hey, today is going to be an interesting day. We're going to start talking about Fernando Mendoza here in a little bit because a lot of people are, I don't want to say like jumping on the hype train necessarily, but Fernando apparently had a really good joint practice yesterday against the Texans. Like really good. Not that he like tore the Texans defense apart. Of course he didn't. But he got a lot of work with the first team. And apparently was very impressive with the first team. So Ian Rappaport has a report on him that we'll react to. ESPN's Anthony Hawkins and Sports Illustrated, two different groups are kind of saying the same thing, which is like, hey, I kind of want to see if he can actually start week one. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Plus, Vic Tafer gave an in-depth report on yesterday's 49ers joint practice against the against the LA Chargers and how it wasn't so great for a lot of the Niners defense. We'll talk about that on today's show as well. A couple of Kings topics to talk about today. The Kings, we've heard so much about. Scott Perry's just got to get to the 2027 offseason. Once all this money falls off the books, then Scott Perry can really start to work. Okay, what does that actually look like? And how many teams are also going to have cap space in 2027? It could be as much as a third of the league. So we'll look ahead to the 2027 offseason. And I've written down a list of names that are free agents that could theoretically be targets. Some of them it just felt gross even writing them down. But we'll talk about it a little bit later on. Today we're going to do and debut something that we're calling Prove You Are a Fan Trivia. It's fitting that I was talking about Lord of the Rings already. Kayla and Anthony have come up with questions to test my love and knowledge of the Lord of the Rings. Anthony and I have come up with questions to test Kayla's love and obsession with Michael Jackson. And Kayla and I have come up with questions about Anthony's love of video games. So we'll see how true fans we really are today. We'll do that during the lunch break. And then at 1 o'clock today, 2 records. This is via Will Z of Kings coverage on SI. 2 records to keep an eye on that Darius Acuff Jr. could break his rookie season with the Sacramento Kings. We'll talk about that at 1 o'clock as well. So plenty of stuff to get to today. Let's start with Fernando Mendoza, who is turning heads, and rightfully so, with how he's been performing from his preseason performance last week against the Cardinals to how he performed especially yesterday in joint practice against the Houston Texans. Let's start with this. This is Ian Rappaport talking about the positive vibes around Fernando Mendoza and his development out of week 2 of the preseason.
First of all, my understanding is still Kirk Cousins to be the starter for the Las Vegas Raiders. That has been the plan throughout. They have announced it. They have been very clear. I don't believe that has changed at all. But if you were wondering why Clint Kubiak and the Raiders organization wants to get Fernando Mendoza those snaps with the first team, I can't explain it better than the number 1 overall pick did. You got to get in and out of the huddle. You got to do it at the speed that is required with the starters. And yes, it is a little bit faster, just like games are a little bit faster than preseason games, just like those are a little bit faster than practices. There are different levels, and bringing Fernando Mendoza along the right way, Dan, means you have to elevate his game just a little bit. It does sound, based on my understanding, like today was a really good day, made some good throws. Someone I spoke to who was watching this said they noticed how well he does so many of the little things. It is all positive. This is a very good day for the Raiders because this guy, Dan, will help. It just doesn't seem like it is going to be right away in the 2026 season.
It's hard to pick up on vibes from a training camp that you're not at or a practice that you're not at. Kayla, the theme or the vibe that I got out of yesterday's joint practice, at least from the Raiders' perspective and Fernando Mendoza, is nothing is changing in terms of Kirk Cousins losing the starting job to Fernando or anything like that. But his, after playing and having reps with the first team, it looks more natural than maybe you would expect out of a rookie right away, which is, it's encouraging that it's even talked about as a competition, even if the Raiders are trying to make it out to be. It's not.
I think because they might be, and I'm talking about they, national media, us who are seen from the outside, probably media members who are covering him on, boots on the ground. I think that coming in as a rookie into a new system, a Clint Kubiak system at that is a little bit complicated. Let's add in the fact that he only was under center 5 times at Indiana.
Yep.
Like he was in shotgun at Indiana. He's under center in Kubiak's offense.
Yep.
And he has done it flawlessly. Mm-hmm. So all these little things, these little detailed nuances that maybe you didn't expect to see out of the gate in training camp, I think people are seeing this and they're like, whoa, okay, well, maybe this guy's timeline has sped up in terms of being the starter.
Yeah.
I think it's really good to see and really positive. Mm-hmm. I still would start Kirk Cousins and allow, real game time situations play out, see how the line is in real game time situations against real opponents.
Yeah.
But it is really encouraging because if he is already looking this way and already detailed more than you thought he would be, you might be seeing him week 3 or 4.
Well, it just seems like Mendoza is ahead of schedule to what you would expect from a rookie quarterback, even the number 1 overall pick. But that doesn't mean you have to move the timeline up.
No, you don't.
A player can be further along than you expected or more naturally gifted. Rappaport was talking about there's the little things that he does super well, that like little mechanical things that you have to teach.
Sure.
So it seems like he's ahead of schedule, which is when you're looking at the guy that's supposed to essentially be, for lack of a better term, the savior of your franchise, the new torchbearer, which is fitting for the Raiders who like the torch before every game. Like it's encouraging to see a natural, innate ability to pick up things. He's like a sponge. He's soaking everything up. He's a fast learner. That doesn't mean you give him a test right away.
No, I mean, this is why I like, though, that he is playing in preseason games. He's playing a lot in terms of getting first-team reps in practice and in joint practices. Those are all really good experiences for him. But you're right. The next big step, this isn't a small step, it's a big step when you go then into a real NFL game with real defenders on the other side.
Right.
All the starters. And I think that's where, I'm not saying he's going to take a step backwards when he does eventually play, but I think it also might benefit him sitting back, being on the bench, and watching what Kirk Cousins does or doesn't do, and being able to add that to his knowledge base that he's already building here in training camp with actually doing it.
And
I think it can be beneficial, to see it from both sides. And then when they feel he's ready, you put him in, because then he's had the physical part of it and he's had the actual sitting on the sideline and watching it unfold in the real game.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before he gets those first real NFL reps.
Unless something happens.
Unless, knock
God
on wood,
forbid.
something happens.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be months. But we do have on Thursday him getting another opportunity. Clint Kubiak hasn't mentioned specifically how much he's going to play. No mention of whether or not Kirk Cousins is going to play or not. I personally think he doesn't need to. Start Fernando Mendoza against the Texans. A really good defense, even if their first-string defense might not be playing. I don't know. I haven't heard what D'Amico Ryans is saying about his starters playing or not. But regardless, like the second-string defense of the Houston Texans being a D'Amico Ryans team, you're expecting to be good. So it's a good test for Fernando right away to give him the first half and let him rock. It sounds like he's going to get a lot of reps. And can he build upon certain things from last season? Does he pick up where he left off? Or it's not last season, last week. Does he pick up where he left off in a lot of ways? So it'll be encouraging to see the progression of Fernando Mendoza even in preseason football, because there's always something that you can take from those games. You alluded to something earlier, Kayla. You brought up the amount he's playing under center. This is something that you sent to Anthony and I yesterday that Sports Illustrated was talking about, a conversation about, and the wild stat of just how much he has been playing under center compared to his time at Indiana. But it's also what they say at the end here that is kind of the change of national perspective of maybe, you can call it impatience, but you can also call it, man, this guy might be ready for reps sooner than we think, or real actual game action sooner than we think.
Interesting stat here. Fernando Mendoza played 10 snaps under center in the first half. How many did he play under center at Indiana?
12.
5. He played double. So I'm including penalties in this.
5.
So 97% of his snaps at Indiana were from the shotgun. I think if you're the Raiders, you leave this weekend thinking like Mendoza is still very much pushing to start opening day. And, I know we've heard everything about Cousins going to play most of the year. I don't know, man.
To me, this is not so much about Fernando Mendoza being ready, because I think he's going to get there. And this is a guy who did play a lot in college, right? Like, he has a lot of reps under his belt. I think more than just that, this is, do we have the team around him that's going to allow for him to have some success early on, gain some confidence, which in turn will reinforce what we're teaching him.
Yep.
Part of that last part rubs me the wrong way as a Niner fan or a Raider fan.
In what way?
I agree, because we've made jokes about you want to make sure the offensive line is ready to protect Fernando Mendoza. I don't want you to throw the kid out there and watch him get killed. If the dude's ready to start, if the dude's ready to play him. Mm-hmm. I don't want to hear if Fernando Mendoza doesn't play till week 6, I want it to be because Fernando Mendoza wasn't ready to play until week 6. I don't want it to be because Fernando could have played week 2, but we didn't know if the guys around him were ready. That might be a factor. Again, you might be worried about your offensive line protecting your quarterback. If he's your franchise guy and he's ready, put him out there, give him the reps. I'm okay. I'm totally subscribed now to the idea that Kirk Cousins is going to start the first handful of weeks, if not more, and Fernando will be his backup, and he'll learn from Cousins in order to prepare himself so he is ready. I'm good with that. I'm not good with Mendoza could start week 1, but we didn't want to put him out there because we're not sure about the pieces around him yet. Nah, I don't. No.
Well, at that point, the pieces around him should be better, or should be at least aligned, should be more in sync. Like, you can never determine that because of injuries. But, yeah, I mean, I get at the start of the year not putting him in because you still want him to kind of go through a progression. Yep. And I think they've always really had a plan, because they always knew they were going to draft him. Mm-hmm. And so they've had a plan of how he was going to be baptized into the NFL. And so I think that plan is what they're doing, and they're going to stick with that. But, yeah, if you're at that point where you're ready for him to come in, but your line's not exactly perfect, or you've got some injuries in the wide receiver room, you still got to put your quarterback in if you think he is ready, because he's on his own timeline, Mm-hmm.
Anthony, you have this for us, right? ESPN's Anthony Hawkins also spoke on Fernando Mendoza. And, Mr. Hawkins wants to see Mendoza start immediately for the Raiders.
When do you, as a receiver, want to see the rookie, the number 1 pick, get on the field?
As soon as possible. If I'm looking at that interview and it's any indicator of how he operates in the locker room, he's clearly a leader. He's clearly wise beyond his years. And when you watch him on the football field, as long as it's not a safety issue where you don't trust your offensive line or protection of a young asset, or he's not a professional yet. Listen, I came in with Johnny Manziel, who had ability, but it was very clear he wasn't ready to be a starting NFL quarterback at any point in that first season. With Mendoza, you don't feel that. He is not a guy that you have to teach the position to. He is not a guy that lacks professionalism. And if you don't have a safety issue, once he gets a hold of the operation of the offense, I think you put him out there. You let him learn by fire. You let him understand the speed of the game and all the things that come along with it. Otherwise, you're just prolonging the inevitable. I know the Patrick Mahomes, blueprint was amazing, and it bore so many fruits for the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not 100% sold that he still wasn't ready to be the quarterback as a rookie based on everything we see from Mahomes. So I think every situation is different.
I'm just saying I feel seen as a Raider fan, because now you have all these people coming around going, yeah, I want to see this guy play right away, which, again, the Raiders don't have to do that. But it's nice to know that the consensus after one preseason game, which could, listen, we notoriously overreact to anything, but one preseason game, but especially joint practice and what Mendoza said after joint practice yesterday, you just have this general consensus around the league to where everybody's talking about it. While we were playing audio of Ian Rappaport talking about Fernando Mendoza, I looked up at the TV and the Herd with Colin Cowherd is on, and they're talking about Fernando Mendoza. This guy is turning heads in terms of his preparation and his readiness right away, which is everything you could ask for in terms of the budding momentum or the building momentum of a future star, hopefully franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I just think it helps that you are coming to an organization that had a plan. Mm-hmm. A lot of organizations don't have necessarily the chance to have a plan where they go in the offseason, they get a backup or they get a quarterback that's eventually going to be your backup, but you're planning on probably starting. You're definitely seeing all the things in the offseason that when Kirk Cousins and Fernando were finally together, the bonding that they did, the probably classroom work that Fernando did with Kirk, did on his own. There is, it says something, and this does not happen often, and this is why it's a little bit of a luxury for the Raiders, and fans should be happy about the current situation, because this does not happen in most situations with number 1 overall picks. They usually go to really crappy organizations, and I know that the Raiders have not been good.
And been bad.
But crappy organizations that don't have a damn plan. And it goes very poorly most of the time. And you can go back and look at all of the quarterbacks who have failed, and some of them have had comebacks, but a lot of them have not.
Yeah.
So it's a good problem to have a quarterback that's a veteran and you're getting all these people pushing for him to start. It's a great problem to have, because we can have all the opinions in the world, but the Raiders, they've got a plan.
Well, while you're talking, I was thinking about like what feels most different about the Raiders now compared to the years upon years upon years that I've watched and we followed the Raiders when they've just been an embarrassment. And the word that I came up with is competency. It just, everything feels competent right now. It feels thought out. It feels understandable. It feels like it feels unified and moving in the same direction.
Yeah.
So keep
what
that
a good
momentum
GM
going.
can do for you, and then surrounding him with good people.
A good GM, a good head coach, and just the right level of patience and approach to a season too. That certainly matters.
Give ownerships. I mean, honestly, give ownership some credit, because as much as we've dogged on them before with some bad decisions they've made in the past, I think this is the most brilliant up to this point that they've had in terms of the staff.
Switching gears to the Niners, we'll do that in the next segment. Vic Tafur provides phenomenal Niners coverage for The Athletic. He was in Los Angeles for joint practice yesterday between the Niners and Chargers. He shares his takeaways in his recent article from that joint practice and how rough of a day it was for the Niners defense, especially the Niners secondary. We'll share his notes and his updates with you next. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports to keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Elk Grove Honda.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. For your Wednesday, plan for plenty of sunshine, light southwest wind this afternoon, and it's going to feel a lot like summer with the heat. Daytime highs peak in the upper 90s. Your overnight lows drop back to low 60s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
At Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. Whether you purchase a new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, Elk Grove Honda has the right Honda at the right price. In the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard, or elkgrovehonda.com.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $3 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they helped me. They calmed me down. They made me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief. Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Whether it's date night, family night, or buddy night, Hagen Oaks has a bay for you. Reserve one of 3 Top Tracer bays from 6 to 11 p.m. through HagenOaks.com, and only those 3 bays are reservable. The rest of the driving range is still open for walk-ups. Play golf on world-famous courses while the kids try interactive games. Head to the Hangout for great food, cold drinks, and live sports on the TVs. Add monthly live music and putting tournaments, and you've got more than a driving range. You've got a night out. Hagen Oaks Golf Complex. Swing by and swing away.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-822-1490. That's 800-822-1490. 800-822-1490.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The Travel Guys, new on KHTK 1140 every Saturday at 11 a.m.
We'll make you a smarter traveler. Tips you can use on the road and at the airport, plus reports from top consumer advocates.
The Travel Guys, 11 a.m. on Sactown Sports 1140. It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson on Sactown Sports 1140.
There was certainly some good that came out of joint practice for the 49ers against the Chargers yesterday. We were pretty much reacting to everything that was coming across our timelines on social media, including some videos, which was awesome. Matt Barrows and I guess some Chargers fans were able to get videos of moments in joint practice, including a Fred Warner forced fumble, which was great, a Kaleon Black touchdown run, a couple of touchdown passes to Dazon Stribling. So good stuff. But in general, according to Vic Tafur of The Athletic, who is all over the 49ers beat, well, defensively, it was not a great day for the Niners whatsoever. First off, Tafur provides a little bit of context of what's going on today for the Niners, and essentially it's nothing. He calls it basically an off day today. They're doing a walkthrough, and then they'll have a few team meetings or positional meetings, and that's it. No practice today on this Wednesday before the preseason game against the Chargers tomorrow. So, hey, maybe that speaks to, again, the Niners trying to be diligent with making sure they don't, overwork players that could cause injuries. But in general, Tafur says, for the defense, it'll be a time to reflect on what could not have been a fun film session following Tuesday's joint practice with the Chargers. He writes, LA quarterback Justin Herbert did whatever he wanted, throwing deep to Quentin Johnston and Brennan Thompson across the middle to Ladd McConkey, and even across his body as he scrambled right for another touchdown pass. What's really going to sting the collective pride is running back Omarion Hampton trucking not one, but two 49ers defenders in practice. The speedy Hampton showed his power by sending safety Jair Brown and rookie linebacker Jalen Duggar flying on runs. Tafur did point out something that he pointed out on Twitter yesterday, though, that Osa Odigizua had a phenomenal day. Easily the guy that stood out the most to him, would have had 6 sacks if they allowed that in joint practice. And essentially Vic softens the blow by saying, hey, a lot of the deep passes that Justin Herbert converted, some of those never would have gotten off because Osa Odigizua probably would have gotten to the quarterback. So maybe a little bit of like softening the blow, But in general, his takeaway from this article, and I can read some of his bullet points of specific instances, but his takeaway from this article, Kayla, was that the Niners secondary did not look good at all against the Chargers, and their tackling against their running back wasn't great either.
I'm not super surprised. The back end of the defense has always been a bit of a question mark to me. First of all, I know it's one thing to have a big name or to have like that high-paid cornerback or whatever on a team to kind of make you feel a little bit better about we have like that standout one. But when it comes to the Niners, there's just a lot of like what can be or what we're expecting out of these guys. And then you've got Michael Williams, the safety, who is not recovered fully from his ACL yet. He's obviously getting close, but there was discouraging news yesterday from Kyle Shanahan saying that he's unlikely going to be ready for week 1. Is there maybe any kind
of... Michael Williams? Defensive lineman.
Sorry, defensive lineman. I don't know what I was...
You said safety.
I said safety, yeah.
Whoa.
So when we were talking about the defense as a whole, like he's also like far from, it seems like, what they would like for him to be back, because I think they were expecting him to at least be back from his injury by the first week. But in that secondary, going back to the secondary, there's just a lot of like not proven enough talent. And I'm going all the way back to last year where they were just subpar. And they improved throughout the year, but it almost feels like they've taken another step back in training camp. It's like, aren't we wanting these guys to take steps forward where we're talking about the secondary making some plays, in joint practices where things do still matter, just getting up for a PBU, like things like that you can take little things from. I haven't heard one thing about the secondary until this joint practice, and it's been negative. So with the injuries that are still going on with this defense as a whole, and then the secondary just not really having a full identity to it yet, or like that standout guy, there's still some question marks.
Well, before yesterday's joint practice, we hadn't heard anything good or bad from the secondary.
Right.
But we had heard, and you can kind of connect dots here, that Brock Purdy had been really impressive in training camp, which for the most part, it's like, oh, that's really encouraging. Okay, Brock Purdy looks good.
Yeah.
The underline to that, though, is that Brock Purdy was tearing up his own team's secondary. Like that's kind of the point. I mean, again, we don't know
that's why it's always hard.
Exactly, you're going up against your team, so it's like there's good and bad on every play.
Yeah.
Every success also has internal failure, depending upon which side of the ball that you're on. But the name that we'd always talked about when you're thinking about the Niners secondary is who's the guy that you want to see step up. It's Deommodore Lenoir.
Yep.
And we were talking just yesterday about I haven't heard a thing about Deommodore Lenoir this entire training camp, joint practices, nothing. Injuries. How he's playing?
No.
Nothing. His name is mentioned in this article by Vic Tafur. It's the first time I've seen anything about Deommodore Lenoir, and this is what it is about. Right out the gate, Deommodore Lenoir got beat over the top.
That's
right
not
out the
good.
gate.
By Herbert, or by who was the a receiver?
It was Thompson.
Thompson?
Yes. Let's see. What is James Thompson. James Thompson Jr.
So not even
undrafted rookie.
Yeah, I was gonna
sorry.
say.
That's undrafted rookie defensive tackle. Excuse me.
I was like, I've not heard of him.
Who the heck? Which Thompson is it?
I'm honestly curious as to who this is, because that makes it worse.
Brennan Thompson.
Okay.
Brennan Thompson beat him over the middle, right out the gate. However, Vic Tafur does right. Although an Odigizua sack would have prevented it in normal game conditions, even so, you're looking at one-on-one battle, and Deommodore Lenoir got beat immediately. Johnson made a one-handed catch deep down the sideline as Lenoir grabbed him and was called for pass interference. Whoops. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not putting all of the secondary's problems on Deommodore Lenoir. He's the most recognizable member of that secondary. He's the guy that we know Deommodore Lenoir likes to talk. He's got a great personality. We actually got the opportunity to interview him when we were with ABC 10, did a one-on-one with him, and he's awesome. I really enjoy Deommodore Lenoir's personality. He's also not afraid to speak his mind, as a lot of corners do when they're on the field. He is the guy that you're looking to as the most recognizable figure of that secondary, and he got cooked right away. It's one play, but it matters, right? And it set the tone for a day that, like Vic Tafur, another point that he makes, or another note that he makes here, there were a lot of soft spots in the middle of the defense. Ladd McConkey slipped free. Hampton and fullback Alec Ingold each had some big gains on check down passes. It just felt like what Vic Tafur writes is the 49ers might have been lulled into a sense of overconfidence coming off of last week's joint practice with the Tennessee Titans. Hey, better to have those mental lapses and those humbling moments in joint practice than a real game. The Niners can't afford to take any game lightly or any team lightly when they're playing in the freaking NFC West, because every win or loss could be the difference between you winning the division or even making the playoffs in that division.
So what scares me about this defense and how big of a step forward they need to take in multiple areas, and this is all obviously based on health too, is because not only were they one of, I can't remember when the year ended, one of, or if they were the worst team in terms of getting to the quarterback, right? So up front, they were not getting pressure enough to actually affect the quarterback. Like, it's one thing to get pressure. Sacks aren't everything. Don't get me wrong. Sacks aren't everything. But they weren't doing a ton to get to the quarterback in general. Just they didn't have the pieces to.
Right.
But then on the back end, like I said, and these stats now prove it, this is why I remembered this, because I was like, I think they had one interception through like a month or so, or two even, because they ended the year with a measly 6 interceptions from this defense as a whole, tied with the Titans, Cowboys, and Jets, that we all know had horrible defenses as well.
Yeah, not a good group.
And so this is something where I know interceptions aren't everything, but when you are not even getting close to the top teams in the league that are double digits, that are one of the, that they're the better teams in the league, that's a problem.
Well, and especially when you're playing teams like the Rams and Seahawks, like the Niners are going to twice this year.
Right.
There are going to be points where you need your defense to make a play to bail your offense out. To expect the offense to be perfect, essentially, to win those games is a lot of pressure to put on the offense, even if they have to be the guys to carry the load.
And by the way, the Seahawks last year, one of the best teams in the league, 18 interceptions for the season with the Rams 16. So it just goes to show where you fall. One doesn't look like the other, although the Niners were a good team in terms of how they pushed themselves and made things happen. But that they can't keep resting on that this year.
Kyle Shanahan is very detail-oriented, does not seem to overreact to anything, and I'm sure he already had a plan for what he was going to do in terms of playing time on Thursday. But Vic Tafur does leave the door open to suggest that, hey, some of the starters are going to get a chance to play Thursday night, especially like the secondary starters, for a chance at revenge. So I'm not saying that Shanahan made a decision on how many players are going to be playing based off of how joint practice went, but it sounds like, as Tafur illustrates, there is an element of, I want to see you guys get some more reps because we got to get some get back here, because how we played against the Chargers was unacceptable. And we don't know if Justin Herbert's going to be playing or not.
That's a good point.
Regardless, who cares? Like you
still got, it doesn't matter,
got
right?
Shown up in joint practice, get out there and respond.
I agree.
Take it personally. Get embarrassed a little bit. Like, I'm sure that film session wasn't very fun for them to go through. We'll take the break. When we come back, speaking of not fun, Kayla, I don't know if you've recovered from what.
Yeah, I love how you just sneak this into a segment.
Hold on.
He's like, what can I do just to make Kayla's team look so bad?
Let me finish
I know
my tease.
it's bad. It's bad.
What the Brewers did to the Mariners last night was terrible. But I'm nowhere to talk, because what happened with the A's last night was less egregious on paper, but just as painful. I want to take the temperature on how many people in Sacramento genuinely give a you-know-what about the A's right now and going forward, because I don't think the temperature's very high. We'll talk about that next. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This summer, there are 250 reasons to join T-Mobile.
Girls trip? Booked. And switching to T-Mobile helped make it happen.
With Experience Beyond, switch and get $100 back. Plus, $650 in value in built-in plan benefits. That's $750 in your first year, guaranteed.
And honestly, that $100 back, I'm putting it towards the zip line.
Now that's how you do summer.
Exactly. Best switch I ever made.
This is just one reason to join T-Mobile this summer. There are 250 reasons. Find yours.
Savings based on the value of benefits included with Experience Beyond, like entertainment and 1 year of AAA Classic and Dash Pass on us. Benefits may require activation. See plan for details. Get $100 via virtual prepaid MasterCard with eligible ported, no cash access, and expires in 6 months. Issued by Sunrise Banks, N.A. member FDIC. Allow 8 weeks.
Logan Fury did something smart. He saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With that money, he bought a mini treadmill. Is walking on it during video conference calls more distracting than he thought? Yes. And is that because he overestimated his foot-eye coordination? Definitely. But it's Logan's savings, and if he wants to burn calories and any chance at a promotion, we say, good for you, Logan. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton and Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton and Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
High voltage live boxing action returns to the venue with Thunder Showdown number 5 on Saturday, September 5th. Uppercut Promotions lists 10 scheduled fights as a stacked lineup of pros presents a night of exhilarating boxing action you won't want to miss. You'll see some of Northern California's best pros, like undefeated fighters Kyle Lockenlale and Sergio Gonzalez, Sacramento heavyweight Blake McKernan, and much more. Don't miss Thunder Showdown number 5, Saturday, September 5th. Coming to the venue at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Fight Cards Exchange.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell me what's happening for the Make This the Summer Sales event.
Right now, you can save up to $19,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 1500 crew cabs. That means you can not only take home one of America's favorite trucks while saving thousands, you also get the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. And we have new Rams starting as low as $35,995.
Wow, that's the biggest savings of the year. And I've not seen a warranty like that on a truck in a really long time.
That's why Ram is one of America's favorite trucks. Plus, with over 600 Rams available, your new Ram is waiting at the Hoblet Ram Truck Center.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
19,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 1500 crew cabs after dealer discount and factory incentive. Incentives may include 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade. 500 military first responder bonus cash for eligible members. At least 5 this net savings. $35,995 price for 2026 Ram 1500 tradesman. VIN number 421999. Excludes tax, title, and license fees. See dealer for details.
Are you looking for a night out that actually delivers? Grab your friends and head to Sutter Health Park for Sacramento River Cats baseball. We've got cold drinks, great vibes, and live baseball all in one place. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
$10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
I have seen a fair amount over the last few weeks, Kayla. And I would like to believe they're not snarky comments, but some people going, hey, why why aren't you guys talking baseball? Very little baseball talk on this show.
Oh.
To which I'll respond
We
the
do
same
talk more
exact
than
way
others.
to everybody. What the hell you want us to talk about? Look at the Giants. Look at the A's. They're terrible. And, I mean, the Dodgers are kind of floundering right now. The Boston Red Sox have been playing well. The Milwaukee Brewers look fantastic. Anyway, because we're just kind of all sitting here in this lull of baseball matters right now, but it also doesn't really matter. And the two local teams, especially our team here in the 916, the A's, even if they're sleeping on our couch, are terrible.
Not great.
That being said, Kayla, what happened to your Seattle Mariners yesterday was eye-opening to say the least. The Milwaukee Brewers beat the Mariners in Seattle yesterday 22-0. Goodness.
Yeah.
I saw this note.
Not good.
Let me see if I can find it because it made me laugh. It's at the expense of the Mariners, but it puts into perspective here. Where was it? Mina Kimes. The Seahawks gave up fewer points than the Mariners did yesterday. 17 out of 21 games last season.
Yeah, she would know that. She's a Seattle native.
The Seahawks gave up 22 points in the Mariners gave up 22 runs in a baseball game.
It's pretty bad. And it was in Seattle. I was reading a lot of the people that I follow. Again, I'm not from Seattle. I think people get confused. I am not from Seattle. I am from Spokane, Washington. I am a Seattle sports fan because it's not just Seattle. It's Washington sports. Like those are our pro sports. Anyway, getting off that. So I was following some of the media, and some of the media too. They were just like, "This is so embarrassing." Like, we're sitting here covering a game like this, where last year they're covering games knowing that they were going to be a legit playoff contender, right? And this year they're looking at this team that is vastly underperformed, but then to put out a 22-0 dump like that in front of fans, it's not good up there.
You see what
people are not happy. Yes, I saw.
You saw what your boy Julio did?
I did. Of course I did.
Hey,
they were obviously locked out at that point.
Low key,
not locked in, locked out.
Low key, I blame him, but I don't even blame him. You know, it's
That's
just
what
like,
I'm saying.
I wish there's 3 outs. Let's just get this over with. Oh, there are only 2. If you missed it, Julio Rodriguez caught a fly ball with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th inning, an inning in which the Brewers scored 9 runs in this inning alone. He thought it was 3 outs. It was only 2. So then he yoinked the ball into the stands, which was now essentially the epitome of like a ball going out of play, 2 bases. So 2 runs got to score for free off of it.
Yeah, not good.
And Julio just looked like, oh God, I'm so stupid. So like, you can get
it's
mad at him.
like a brain shortage because there was that many, runs at that point.
It's like you can get mad at him, but also like he knows he was stupid. The game was over at that point. It's not worth. I mean, I'm sure some Mariners fans are like, hey, you got to be better and know at least how many outs there are, but especially when you're one of the stars of the team. But in general, it's not anything to turn my nose up as an A's fan because the A's should have won last night. Then
We've heard that a lot.
Yeah. Then they gave up 3 freaking runs in the bottom of the 9th inning to lose to the Royals in Kansas City. And the Royals, by the way, are not a good team. They're 53-74. The A's are 49-77. Remember when the A's were above 500? Remember when the A's were first place in their division?
It was a fun little race to start the year between the Rangers, Mariners, and A's. And then that race got away from all those teams except for the Rangers.
The AL West is an embarrassment.
It's pretty bad.
And the A's are
By the way, who the hell's even leading at this point? Because I stopped watching.
Honestly, it might be the Mariners. Let me check.
I don't think it's the Mariners.
Take a look-ski.
I know.
Oh, it's
Houston. Yeah, Houston made a little bit of it.
Yeah, they're 500.
They're probably cheating over there.
63-63. Texas is 62-64. The Mariners 4 games back. Mariners still in it.
Okay, that's pathetic.
The A's are worse than the Angels. God almighty.
Oh man, that's a statement.
With a negative 179 run differential. So hey, how about that?
That's so
it's
great.
really bad.
Huh? Yeah, the A's suck. Now, granted, they've dealt with a tremendous amount of injuries, which I'm kind of sympathetic for, but also once again, you had a period of time, like a month of time. This time it was a little bit later in the year, so hey, that's progress. But they had a month of time or a period of time where they just completely fell apart. They just lost almost every game. Just it was May last year. This year it was like mid-June to July. It was just terrible. And they've never really recovered. And that was the thing about last season is around this time last year, even though the A's were effectively out of it, they were playing good baseball and ended the season with some momentum. I guess they still have time to do that, but it feels terrible right now. We're also heading into what's likely going to be an extended lockout in Major League Baseball. So who knows?
It's going to hurt the game.
Who knows how much more baseball or how much baseball we're going to get, period, next season. We know they're building the ballpark in Las Vegas. Good for them. Whoop-de-doo. Like, I just want to take the temperature out there right now because I'm obviously an A's fan. I'm a bitter A's fan. One, because they left Oakland. Two, because they're very stinky right now and borderline unwatchable. I have not been more checked out of A's baseball for a long time than I am right now. I simply do not care. I haven't watched a single second of A's baseball over the last probably 2 weeks. I do not care.
I think my biggest question is going beyond A's because they're eventually not going to be here, and that's just the reality of the situation. My bigger question is, does this affect this? Let's just start with this season because I know last season was last season.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there was a lot of people excited about the A's could be better this year. The A's could be potentially contending to be in a playoff spot, or a wild card team. And that could really help boost the push for getting MLB here. And I wonder, and it's not Sacramento's fault, but I wonder with the A's doing so poorly and everyone checking out so quickly, if that does long-term maybe affect the whole push to get MLB here.
So be it then. If that's the case, then I don't care. Genuinely, I don't. I'm not, it's not in my interest as a city to try and impress Rob Manfred. I don't give a damn. Would I love Major League Baseball to be here? Absolutely. But we're in our second straight summer where we still have months before Kings basketball is back, where this is now the time where the A's should be the most relevant thing in this city, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
People don't care unless you're going to the ballpark for cheap to have fun with your family, and if so, and you're having a great time, awesome, good for you. Or if there's a marquee matchup coming into town, but the Dodgers already came through, Giants already came through. Anybody, A's fans out there listening, tell me in the 916, do you care? And I know, Dwayne, I'm sympathetic to Brent Rooker, Gilgeous-Alexander, geez Louise, Shea Langoliers, Jacob Wilson, Nick Kurtz, Tyler Soderstrom, Luis Severino, Sterner. All these guys have been hurt and dealt with injuries. I get it. But before all these injuries started piling up, the A's were trending in the wrong direction. They were already falling apart.
Big dump.
Rooker was not hitting the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Butler has not hit the ball, period, all year, and the A's gave him a big contract or a decent-sized contract extension a couple of years ago. Shea Langoliers was red hot to start the season, had no help. The bats never really woke up. Nick
by the
Kurtz
way,
in
they were
general
bad
did
at home.
Yes,
and that's been the entire season, and that's the whole point. They weren't good even at home.
Luis Severino hasn't been good at any point, really, since the A's brought him in, except for a start here or there. The A's are just bad.
It's almost like you're just idling until you know you're down in Las Vegas.
So I'm obviously from the perspective of I'm very down on A's baseball, so I'm checked out. But I'm wearing the Sacramento pitch hat right now. That to me is what Sacramento's MLB future is about. What this team of people, and we got to attend and did a show live from their announcement in West Sacramento months ago. The MLB expansion bid has everything to do with this team, the Sacramento pitch team, and our leaders and what they come together to, the money they raise and what they do to present to Major League Baseball as a legitimate expansion team. Has nothing to do with the A's at this point.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
It is a different feeling, though, from the first time when we had Kings basketball and walk over and see the A's and the fireworks. It's a very different feeling from when we came on the show and had that discussion to right now.
Yeah. I just don't. People are saying, I don't want to be disappointed anymore. I get that. I don't care enough to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Because this team was always kind of just here, and it's cool that they're here, and I've been enjoying taking my son to the ballpark every once in a while. But be it injuries or still this team's lack of wanting to fully go in on improving the team now because they're more worried about opening up their new ballpark in a few years with a better team, plus a looming lockout, I don't care. I just don't. Hopefully 916 fans still do, because I certainly don't. We'll take the break. When we come back, we know y'all care about Kings basketball. And 2027, the summer of 2027, the golden summer of cap space. That's what we have our eye on. But will the Kings actually be able to spend the money that they have in free agency, and which names are available that they'd even target. We'll talk about that when we come back. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level.
If you're not looking for a brand new car, at Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. We've kept only the best of our trades, and our buyer has found some of the finest pre-owned Hondas available in Northern California. You can see for yourself at elkgrovehonda.com. Whether you purchase a brand new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, your car buying experience will be the same. We have the right Honda at the right price. You'll find us in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Sky River Casino and Joel Gott Wines. More info at CITPFest.com.
This Green and Gold Injury Report is brought to you by the law firm at Gingery, Hammer, and Associates. If you get an injury, just call Gingery. Tyler Soderstrom was placed on the 15-day IL for a left hip impingement. He heads to L.A. this week to see a hip specialist to determine next steps on his return to action this year. Justin Sterner underwent right knee surgery last week and will miss the remainder of the year. Jeffrey Springs threw 3 innings in Stockton last week and is pacing to return to the Green and Gold later this month.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms?
At Gingery, Hammer, and Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end.
Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery. Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration. The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
Card collectors know there's nothing as special as a rare one-of-one card. And now you can hear a very rare one-of-a-kind sports card show right here on Sactown Sports. Whitey Gleason here inviting you to join me and Mr. True Sports Cards himself, Emran Pilati, for the True Sports Card Show every Saturday morning at 10 on Sactown Sports. It's the only sports card radio show in the nation. For all your hobby needs, get to True Sports Cards, 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland. And for hobby insight and fun, join us for the True Sports Card Show Saturday mornings at 10 on Sactown Sports.
KHD 1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports 1140, your local sports leader.
Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
The 2027 summer had that circled since Scott Perry came into power. Not because Scott has made incredible promises as the general manager of the Sacramento Kings. 2027 will be the summer that everything changes. He's never said anything like that. But we know that at that time, a lot of money that he inherited, specifically DeMar DeRozan, who I know is no longer here, Zach LaVine's contract, will be off the books. Domantas Sabonis will still be being paid, as will Malik Monk. Malik will have a player option, which I almost guarantee you he will pick up for like $21 million. Domantas Sabonis will be going into the last year of his contract. So you'll still have that money on the books. So it's not like the Kings will have an infinite amount of cap space, but they will finally have some financial flexibility that really Scott has not had at any point since taking this job. But just because you have money in cap space, Kayla, doesn't mean that you're going to be able to use it the way that you want to. Because as we know very well here in Sacramento, free agency is not always as simple as here's the money, deal. All right, and they come over. And according to ESPN, as many as a third of the league, depending upon how this season goes, a third of the league could have cap space next summer compared to this summer where like 2 or 3 teams had cap space. So it's not just, hey, the Kings will have financial flexibility. So will a lot of other teams, and you now have to outbid them for the players that you might have an eye on.
Yeah, not only outbid them, but want to really be a place that they would want to come to. Because money does talk. Absolutely it does. But it could also be one of those things that it's between 2 teams, and Sacramento can find the money, but there's another market that's finding that money, and it's a lot more of a intriguing market to go to, let's say, or maybe a better win situation market, then more likely that guy is going to go to that other team. So it does make it harder. And I know you guys always talk about free agency here, and you know, I know fans are always like, we can never, attract good free agents. Now, I do think Scott Perry is working to get to the point where he has enough recognition here or respect just for what he has done, that you can maybe get some of those free agents. It might take a minute, but if you're starting to build something here and a player really sees that, or a player sees that and some money, then I don't think it is impossible.
Next summer will be another major prove it milestone for Scott for everything that you've illustrated.
Yes.
Because he's kind of been handcuffed in a lot of ways. Doesn't mean he can't make moves, and we judge him based off the moves that he has and hasn't made. He certainly will heavily be judged on the drafting of Darius Acuff Jr. So how Darius Acuff performs in this rookie season won't be the end-all, be-all, but will certainly give support or maybe a potential for a little bit of negativity toward. Like if Darius Acuff Jr. has a bad rookie season, it's not the end-all, be-all. Oh, he's a bust, and Scott Perry blew it. But if he has a bad rookie season, certainly it won't look the best for Perry, who seemed more than happy to have the Kings fall to 7 in the lottery because he still felt that their guy in Acuff would be there and identified him early in the process. So there's that. There's going back to last summer, the Dennis Schroeder signing. You go back to last season, the Keon Ellis trade, blah, 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 blah. There's already plenty to judge Scott Perry on. But like we've talked about and you just illustrated there, Scott is very clearly trying to use his reputation around the league, his relationships, and his approach to the game and how he does his job to change the narrative that Sacramento is not an attractive free agency market. Well, a lot of how the team performs this year will also help with that. If Darius Acuff Jr. plays really well, a player might go, ooh, I wouldn't mind playing with that young man.
Yeah.
If the Kings establish the identity, and it's an identity that's fun basketball, hey, maybe someone will want to, the right player will want to play in that. But also, it depends on what players are available. And just looking at, I came up with a list of and there's a link to it, Kayla, if you want to look at all the names of the 2027 NBA free agency class. And then we went through realistic targets because Steph Curry's a free agent. All right, forget about it. Anthony Davis technically has a $62 million player option. I imagine he's picking that up, but technically he would be a free agent if he didn't accept that option. Same thing with Giannis, who has a $62 million player option. Jimmy Butler's a free agent. Do I think the Kings could make a play for what we consider to be potentially broken Jimmy Butler? Maybe. I don't know, but I'm certainly not going to present that as a very valid possibility until I see otherwise based off the history of the Kings. There's also Nikola Jokic, Karl Anthony Towns, Paul George. These guys are all have player options. Kawhi Leonard is an unrestricted free agent. Yeah, forget about it. Kevin Durant has a player option. These are guys, these are names that get me out the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to worry about this
really
top of the
realistic.
list. We don't. Scott Perry might say the Kings could take a flyer. I'm bowing out of those conversations for the sake of this exercise. But I compiled a list of names that are/could be free agents next summer for the Sacramento Kings to potentially keep an eye on. And let's talk our way through it. The first one that I wrote down is Jalen Duren, who is a restricted free agent right now with the Detroit Pistons, but there is the scenario that if he were to pick up his qualifying offer, he would then become an unrestricted free agent next summer, which the Kings could try and swoop in to get him. So I don't think that's going to happen. I think he and the Pistons will end up coming to an agreement because signing the qualifying offer for Jalen Duren I think would be dumb. But if I'm Scott Perry and he does that, then I definitely feel like the Kings would be in the mix for Jalen Duren next summer.
I think we already know from just the small reporting that was done a couple months ago about Scott Perry just at least inquiring about Duren to his camp and him. Obviously, the reports were out that they did talk at some point, or he was here. Duren was here talking with them. I'm not quite sure if that's a fact. Matt's not listening. But was that? I mean, that was correct, right?
Yes.
Like he was here. I just wanted to make sure on that.
Yes.
So there is that tie that Scott Perry has already kind of done some behind the scenes work to try to, in the future, if something does come up, say like, oh, I have some sort of relationship with him or his camp that maybe we could go back to that and revisit it.
Right.
So it's not out of the realm of possibility, but like you said, it's kind of in the control of Detroit.
Right.
But it's here. If it were possible, I think there's enough of a building relationship that it wouldn't be impossible for him to come here. Or I think he'd want to come here if it happened to be that case.
He'd want to come here if the Kings were willing to put the same amount on the table next summer as they were willing to put on the table this summer. But he's not like,
Sacramento is too not good enough for me. But like, that's a name that you could be like, okay.
Right. I think
it would work.
Jalen Duren is very clearly financially motivated and getting what he feels he deserves.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't sound like he's going to get from Detroit.
No.
But
I just wonder how that is going to progress with that relationship. It might be blown out of the water in terms of the relationship, but it might not be.
If they sign him to a lower term deal, but then he goes and the Pistons are right back to being number one seeds and potential contenders, maybe things smooth over. It's a lot can change in a year. Hell, a lot could change in a month. But I put Jalen Duren on there. I don't expect he's going to be a free agent next summer because that would mean he's signing the qualifying offer, but that's certainly a name to keep an eye on potentially next summer for the Kings, depending upon what happens this summer. This is a guy that I know the Drive guys talked about. And writing this down, like, my hands were shaking because it's gross. Jordan Poole.
The Drive guys were talking?
The Drive guys did the Drive guys did a segment about, like, would Jordan Poole be an interesting target for the Sacramento Kings? Now, to be fair to them, I have not listened to the segment. I just saw on our YouTube channel that they did it.
Okay.
So I don't know what they said about it, if they liked it or not. I know how I feel about it, which would be no. No, thank you. What about Jordan Poole fits the identity and the pillars of what Scott Perry has talked about? Like, I think Jordan Poole is a fine player. I think he has the potential to be an exciting offensive piece. I think Jordan Poole, these are the type of player, like if Jordan Poole's on the Kings' radar, then just bring Zach LaVine back. Like, it's the same type of player.
That's kind of what I was going to say. That it's like you're now it would be not as big of a deal in terms of money.
Maybe.
Like,
I don't know.
I would hope not.
Well, you mean the same? Yeah, no, you wouldn't bring Zach LaVine
like,
back.
Wait a second.
I thought you meant the money that Jordan Poole would get compared to Zach LaVine. They might be exact same price, but which is like, in my mind, like 20-something million.
Exactly.
You're not paying $40+ million to any of those guys. No.
Good Lord. I'm like, God, you got to learn from the mistakes in the past.
Jordan Poole's making $32 million right now. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Yeah, Jordan Poole, I would very much be out on Jordan Poole, but hey, he's a name that technically could be in their price range. What about Tyler Hero? Tyler Hero
he's in
Milwaukee
right now. Yeah.
He's 27 years old. He's making $30 million this year. Tyler Hero is a 2 guard.
Okay.
Again, I think the Kings are trying to trend away from these offensively minded two guards unless it goes so well for Darius Acuff Jr. and Zach LaVine this summer that they're like, hey, we just want to, this season, that they just want to go all in on a super offensive backcourt. Tyler Hero is another one that I think the Kings should probably be out on, but is a name that might be in that price range of we've got money and he's a name to throw it at. But I personally am not too high on the Tyler Hero idea.
You love this one, though.
Well, this one makes a ton of sense. I think a lot of people are already pegging it to happen. RJ Barrett is an unrestricted free agent next
There
year.
we go.
Like, it would make perfect sense for the Kings to give RJ Barrett, who is making this year $26.7 million. It would make perfect sense for the Kings to give him a similar number to come to
He's still so young.
He is
so
27.
RJ's 27.
Did
he just turn 27?
Yep, just turned 27.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He got drafted at 19.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
He's 26.
He's currently 26.
Yeah.
He will be 27, excuse me, because I'm looking at the list.
Next-
He'll be 27 by the time he is a free agent next summer.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, so he's still quite young.
Yeah.
And he's a Scott Perry guy.
Yes.
I think I think that's a big reason for wanting to do the deal if they would have done it in Toronto, knowing you would have gotten him in the deal. But again, it was the stupid Pirtle contract.
Right.
But I think there wasn't even a blink of the eye. If Pirtle wasn't involved in this, doing a deal, whatever they, picks they would have gotten back or whatever settled for, with RJ being a part of that I just feel like that was so much more for Scott. This is why it's a big part to do the deal.
I'll go as far as to say this. I think if the Jakob Poeltl contract was expiring instead of...
that's a good point.
I think it would have happened.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett is a Scott Perry guy. Now, I know that might send some alarm bells off in some people's heads of Scott Perry's only targeting his guys. Wee-woo, problem. But obviously, Scott has a type, and he's trying to... now he's going into a time where he's finally got the financial flexibility to go out and get the players that he's picky about.
Yeah.
Now, you don't want him to hyper-focus on his guys to the point where he doesn't build a good basketball team. He's ultimately going to be judged on how good the basketball team is, not which guys he gets into the building.
Mm-hmm.
But RJ Barrett is a name that...
he wasn't bad. He's a good player, though.
Absolutely he is. He was very
it's not
impressive
just because
in the
he's
playoffs.
Scott's guy.
And if the Raptors get Kawhi, which it sounds like they're going to, and Kawhi's an expiring contract this year and will be a unrestricted free agent next summer, the Raptors, I imagine, are going to be operating with the intention to bring Kawhi Leonard back. I think RJ Barrett is going to be off of, or a likely sacrifice for them, for lack of a better term. That doesn't mean other teams won't have interest in RJ Barrett, but could the Kings bring RJ in for the same amount of money that they're paying Keegan Murray? Probably.
Yeah, I
maybe.
think so.
I don't know. And at least there's the advantage of RJ is very familiar and has a good relationship with Scott.
Means a lot sometimes.
I would put the
have
Kings
that.
pretty much at the front of the list of teams to where RJ Barrett, if there was an ESPN article that dropped right now, forecasting potential free agent landing destinations. Sounds like a Bleacher Report article. RJ Barrett would be probably penciled into the Sacramento Kings. It just makes a ton of sense. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but RJ Barrett would be a very realistic target for Scott Perry to go out and get next summer.
Do you think that Toronto is eager to get him off the books? Do you think that there's going to be a bidding war there a little bit between Toronto and Sacramento, or whoever would want?
It depends on how much money Kawhi
exactly.
demands, because Kawhi is going to be their top priority, and they already have a ton of money tied up into Jakob Poeltl and Emmanuel Quickley, and they're going to be desperate to try and get off of Pirtle's money, I would imagine. Quickly's different because at least he's still their starting point guard and they like him, but they're paying him a lot of money. Not to mention they've got Scotty Barnes still to worry about financially over there. So I don't think that the Raptors would be that aggressive to outbid. Now, another team could swoop in that the Kings would have to outbid for RJ Barrett. I don't know who that team is, but I would like to imagine if this Kawhi Leonard trade goes through that the Raptors are going to be pretty open to letting RJ go as long as they are able to secure Kawhi long term. That would be my gut feeling.
I just think that if it was up to RJ's decision, he's from Toronto, he would probably want to stay there if it's for a similar amount of money.
Especially if the Kawhi-led Raptors are right back in I don't know if I would put them in the title picture right away, but if Kawhi plays for the Raptors this year, the Raptors are expected to be a playoff team in the Eastern Conference. And if continuing on what they did last season, and if RJ likes that, then maybe he's willing to take a discount to stay. Mm-hmm. Or the Kings could back up the bag and go, hey, money or winning.
Moderately worrisome to be the one that's the overpay over the winning part. That's
True.
kind of a worrying place to be in when you're the we'll give you more money team.
And how does Scott Perry navigate what we call the Sacramento tax too, which is you have to pay them a little more money just to be willing to come here. That's a real thing in Sacramento. Other names that I wrote down, Kayla. I put a question mark next to this.
Oh God.
Draymond Green? I don't think the Kings will be in a position really to handle it because I think the Warriors are gonna handle their business this summer and get Draymond Green handled. But if Draymond Green is a free agent, I've said this before and I'll say it again, even though the guy drives me nuts. The Kings have needed a Draymond Green-esque type player for a long time.
It's actually a fact.
It is actually a fact.
At the end of his career, like it's going to be another one of those, well, you get a guy at the end of their career, and he still got, he still does things. Like he's still a guy that makes an impact on the court for sure, defensively. Yeah. Absolutely. But it's that whole thing. I could just imagine like the headlines again, or people that are in the chat at this point being like, well, here we go again. Sacramento just getting a guy at the end of their career just to say they got a guy. Mm-hmm. Not to say it wouldn't be fun.
I think it'd be great.
I would love to hear what Draymond would really think about that.
Oh, I think Draymond.
I hate that damn.
Yeah. Listen.
Then he's like wearing the glasses with the Beam Boys.
If Draymond's leaving the Warriors, he's going to wherever LeBron is. Like that's the idea of Draymond coming to Sacramento has always been kind of silly and far-fetched. But I remember we discussed this before he signed his most recent contract with the Warriors a couple of years ago, and we talked about how much he loves Mike Brown. Mm-hmm. Again, Kings fans are going to be disgusted by it, and I totally understand. I don't think it's all that realistic. That's why I put a question mark next to it.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting to see, like, what happens next summer if we get a note from Anthony Slater. Keep an eye on the Kings in the Draymond Green sweepstakes.
I mean, it'd be
Would that surprise anybody?
I think alarm bells on how much money we're about to drop on Draymond Green would be going off. Because that would be such a premium.
And that's the thing. Like, and Scott's smart, so it's like, if you got him, you're getting him for a pretty good deal, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to be paying anything to get him on his last limb.
He hates that damn beam.
This is a guy.
It would be funny though.
Here's a guy that I think just screams Scott Perry guy to me. Fred VanVleet. Now,
wait, it screams what? I'm sorry.
A Scott Perry guy to me.
Oh, well,
veteran point guard, defensive minded, super good teammate. He's going to be 33 years old by the time he's a free agent, and he's a point guard. You have Darius Acuff Jr. here. Do you think you can get him on the cheap at the tail end of his career to be Acuff's backup? Do you think you could play him and Acuff together and run one of them off the ball from time to time? I don't know if it makes sense, but Fred VanVleet, who is a unrestricted free agent next summer, screams Scott Perry guy to me.
I'm not going to argue with you about that, and I actually really like Fred VanVleet, but let's just see how he bounces back this year, right? Let's see what he looks like coming off of the injury. That was also a weird situation last year, and I do kind of feel like it screwed with Houston and kind of what their plan was. He's a good player, and I'm not saying he's like fallen off the cliff at any point, but now coming off of injury, I want to see that. It would be a culture fit though. And if he's decent enough coming back this year to be a backup point guard and you get him for fairly cheap, I don't think it's a bad ad.
I think Fred VanVleet would, at that point in his career, he'd get the same amount of money the Kings would be willing to pay him with like 29 other teams.
Yeah.
I would not expect it to work out, but if I were to again read a note from Sam Amick that the Kings love Fred VanVleet, it makes so much sense. Yeah. Makes so much sense to me. I don't think it's going to happen, though.
I remember there being, I don't know if Leon was there in 2020, but New York when there was the Brunson talks. I remember because the Knicks were looking for a point guard that Fred VanVleet was a free agent then. I remember there being rumors about him being a potential target there, but then he got his contract in Toronto and that went away, but it would make sense.
This one I felt I had to put down as an obligation because he's been connected to the Kings since dinosaurs roamed the earth.
What is that about, by the way?
What?
Kyle
Kuzma?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
He and Vivek Ranadive
That's what. Okay.
have been connected forever.
Okay.
About he's a potential trade target / free agency target for the Kings, and we thought it's going to happen like 6 times over, and it's never happened, and it never should happen. Kyle Kuzma is another one of those guys. No disrespect to Kyle, that Scott Perry would not even remotely want close to his roster. So I put Kyle Kuzma on there again out of obligation. I would be stunned if the Kings had any interest whatsoever. If Scott Perry had any interest whatsoever in Kyle Kuzma.
That would like totally change our mindset on Scott too, because we're all like, Scott's doing his thing.
Yep.
Scott's making decisions,
Yep.
and then you make a move like that, you're like, wait a second.
It's like, alarm.
Yeah.
Hey, how about this? He's on the team now. He is an expiring contract though. If DeAndre Hunter plays well,
you keep him.
The Kings will probably bring him back on a deal that I don't think would be all that expensive. Probably less than $20 million a year, depending upon how well he plays.
Sure. I think we can't really say much about him right now because it just was such a small sample size here.
A game and a half.
A game and a half. So he is 28. He'll be 29 in December. So he's not like a unable body. He's still got stuff left, and
if he and Keegan work well together as a hybrid defensive perimeter duo, and you bring him back, and let's say, hypothetical situation here, the Kings end up with another top 10 pick. There's a really good, I haven't looked at this year's draft class, so I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not like no ceilings. I'm not diving into the 2027 draft class yet. But let's say they draft a future wing to pair with Keegan Murray. You bring DeAndre Hunter back on $18 million a year to be your either short-term starter while the rookie's getting ready, or your backup. 6th, 7th man wing off the bench, that's a very realistic possibility.
Yeah.
Pairing a DeAndre Hunter signing and using some of your cap space to bring Hunter back, in addition to signing somebody else.
That was Scott's plan, I think, too, when he did this. I know that it didn't get the greatest reviews because he just wasn't able to play here much because of the eye. But Scott knew it was an expiring contract, and he could kind of put him out here and see what he could do if he could fit. And so it's kind of a win-win situation in my eyes.
Other couple names that I wrote down here. Here's another veteran that I believe Scott Perry probably adores, CJ McCollum. I think CJ McCollum would make a lot of sense, although I don't know why CJ would come to Sacramento. This one screams Doug Christie guy more than anything else. Lou Dort.
If he's here, yeah.
If Lou Dort is an unrestricted free agent next summer, I have no idea how much money he's going to command, but I think the Kings being involved or interested in Lou Dort makes a lot of sense. The return of off night.
Davion Mitchell.
I don't know if Davion would want to come back and why he'd want to come back to Sacramento to be the backup to Darius Acuff Jr., so he probably is out. But
how was that partying real quick? Was there like any kind of, just from Davion's point of view?
I mean, it was the old regime, but they traded him for peanuts. They dumped him. But in his mind, they probably set him free.
I'm free.
And then the last one I wrote down, this one's just kind of a small money deal for a veteran shooting guard, is Tim Hardaway Jr.
Okay.
So there are some names in there.
That's interesting.
RJ Barrett makes a ton of sense. Bringing back DeAndre Hunter makes a ton of sense.
And it's not like out of the reach, guys. Like it's not like they would never come here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, speaking of actual legitimate NBA offseason free agency stuff, Clutch Points provided an update on free agents, different free agents that are available, including an update on DeMar DeRozan and an update on Jalen Duren. We'll talk about that. Plus, get ready to get mad at me, comment section. There's some De'Aaron Fox disrespect, some new De'Aaron Fox disrespect that came across my timeline that I feel that I have to address when it comes to point guard rankings by Hoops Hype. We'll do that when we come back. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Carmichael Dave here. So proud to talk about my new friends at Pest Pros, where they are family-owned, they are locally rooted, and they are committed to serving Northern California. I got a mouse problem at my house, and I don't like mice. I got a cockroach problem at my house, and I don't like cockroaches. That's a real thing. You're going to get pest protection somewhere. Why not get it at a place that is locally owned and operated? Longtime Kings fans and partners, and the community, you've spoken. They're back-to-back Sacramento favorites. So if you got pest control, you don't have Pest Pros. Step up to the pros with their all-star lineup. Don't just make the call, make the right call. Go to pestprosps.com, Sacramento grown, family owned, or call them at 916-588-9345. That's 916-588-9345. Step up to the pros at Pest Pros.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Are you looking for an easy win on game night? The Sacramento River Cats Family Fun Pack bundles everything you need for a fun night at the ballpark. It's perfect for families or friends and makes planning so simple. Lock in your Family Fun Pack today at rivercats.com.
Hi, this is Adam Johnson, owner of Golf Fitness Solutions. Most golfers practice their swing, but ignore the body swing in the club. We help golfers move better, get stronger, reduce pain, build power, and play longer. Join us for a free trial week and see how golf-specific training can help you support your body and your game. Try a class, meet the team, and find a right program for your goals. Call 916-802-5175 or visit golffitnesssolutions.com. Golf Fitness Solutions. Move better, feel better, play better.
Folsom Chevy is truck country, where great deals and a wide selection of new Silverado half-ton pickup trucks rolls through August with a 0% financing offer. Swing by the Folsom Auto Mall or go to folsomchevy.com to find out more. Folsom Chevy, together, let's drive.
Need a reason to hit the range this week? Well, Hagen Oaks has too. Monday nights are happy hour all night long with special pricing on hot dogs and ice-cold beer while you hit balls under the lights. Then Thursday, join the new Top Tracer competition nights. Play Pebble Beach, compete in closest to the pin, long drive, and more with fun interactive games for every skill level. Grab your friends and make Hagen Oaks your weeknight destination. Visit HagenOaks.com for more details. Hagen Oaks Driving Range, more games, more laughs, more reasons to play.
High voltage live boxing action returns to the venue with Thunder Showdown number 5 on Saturday, September 5th. Uppercut Promotions list a lineup of 10 fights with a stacked lineup of pro fighters. Thunder Showdown number 5, Saturday, September 5th at the venue at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Fight card subject to change.
It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson on Sactown Sports 1140.
I didn't ask Alan Stiles for permission, so hope he doesn't get mad at us here. We're referencing his guy, Brett Siegel from Clutch Points. He put out a article just with some updates on the latest, at least rumors, information, conversation around still free agents that are available, and the first guy that he talks about is former Sacramento King DeMar DeRozan. Now, the Kings have until the end of this month to decide whether or not they're going to stretch his money out over the next 3 years or not. I imagine they're going to do so. I don't know why they wouldn't at this point. They could essentially make it 10
Stretch it out like Caramello?
Huh? Stretch it out like Carmelo?
No, Caramello. Have you guys ever heard of that candy bar?
Nope.
What is Caramello?
Stretch it out, Caramello.
I believe you, but I've never heard of that.
Look it up in the break.
Is that a Spokane thing?
No, it's a candy bar, and that used to be the advertisement for it. Go ahead and play it.
Carmelo?
Caramello.
Caramello.
So the whole song with it was like, stretch it out, Caramello.
Looking at the picture of the candy bar.
You see the candy bar? It's a decent candy bar, but I would like you, if you can, to find the ad at some point and see how close I was to the actual. Yeah, I don't know all the words before it, but that was the hitting part. Stretch it out, Caramello. That's just what reminded me of that when you said it. And
Sure.
both you and Anthony were just you had no clue.
No idea what
No
you're talking
clue.
about.
Thought I was just some stupid. There it
Well,
is.
considering
There it is.
considering the first 3 ads are from 1989 and 1987.
Let's go.
I think I have what I need here. But why don't we go?
There.
Oh, nope, ad. Don't care about your ad.
It'll skip.
Hold on.
There you
Anthony,
go.
is my computer up?
Let's go.
Here.
Oh, he's on the phone.
He's on the phone.
Woo! Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Caramello.
Yeah, all right.
How perfect was it? I was pretty close.
You.
What is this from?
This is a candy bar that's still around, by the way, just because it was a 1980s ad.
I think there a compartment of your brain just got dusted off that probably hasn't been opened in a while. What archive was the Caramello ad in your brain?
That's how much of an impact it had on me. That commercial, it's crazy. We have those commercials in our lives that you say a word like stretch it out, and the instant thing that I went to was this damn Caramello commercial, and I remembered the jingle.
Sounds like a curse. Caramello.
You don't have one of those, Matt?
We all have
for
them.
sure.
We all have them.
Are you kidding
guys.
me? Working in radio and television? Oh yeah, there are jingles that are like what is the 877 Cash Now commercial? And
Yeah.
That one. That there's a pit of hell that I will hear that song on repeat in my brain at times. There's just always little songs and jingles that stick with you. So it doesn't surprise me. The fact that you dusted the cobwebs so quickly off of that memory. And
my memory's strong, baby.
Sleeper agent.
1987.
Yeah, they're kind of like Rolos, the candy bar.
I don't
know. Rolos.
I know what a Rolo is.
Yeah. It's like a chocolate with the caramel, whatever you want to call it.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Overrated, in my opinion.
What?
Just
chocolate
like the
and caramel?
existence of
Just caramel.
Oh, I love
Caramel.
the two together.
Caramel.
I don't
do
like
too.
it on its own.
I like dark chocolate and caramel.
I like the taste of
Ooh.
caramel apples. I just don't like the work it takes to eat a caramel apple.
Yeah, it's not nice for the teeth. That's for sure. Mentos, the fresh maker. Yep, that's another one.
Anyway, the Kings can stretch out the $10 million they owe to DeMar DeRozan.
Okay.
The $10 million
Great segue,
guarantee.
Matt.
There's not a segue. What do you want me
He's
to
like,
do?
okay, back to it.
What do you want me to do? We got caramelloed.
Kayla took us off on a tangent.
We got on a caramello train. Essentially, they could stretch it out like $3.3 million per year over the next 3 years. They're likely going to do that. Still, though, I'm surprised DeMar hasn't found a team yet, especially now that it's been
Me too.
a while since the Giannis deal finally went through, because we thought everything would be on hold with the Giannis thing, and then we thought everything would be on hold with LeBron's decision. Well, LeBron's going to Philly. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis is going to Miami. We know this. And it's been weeks and still no DeMar DeRozan. Teams reportedly with interest include the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've talked a lot about them. The Denver Nuggets. The Miami Heat. Talked a lot about them. The Toronto Raptors for a DeMar reunion, which it would be hilarious
That
for
would
DeMar
be crazy.
and
And
Kawhi
Kawhi?
to be on the same team in Toronto.
You could do like a Golden Girls kind of thing,
right,
but
their
make
own
it something different.
Golden Girls up north.
Yeah.
And then the Washington Wizards are also a team with reported interest in DeMar DeRozan.
I think there's interest. I just think maybe DeMar is like feeling out all his options. That's kind of what I would say.
Clutch Points reports, Brett Siegel reports that the Toronto Raptors had a lot of initial noise, but the attention for DeRozan as of late has shifted to Denver, Miami, and Washington. I know the Denver Nuggets are dealing with Peyton Watson's restricted free agency, so that might limit, and that could explain why it's taking so long. Maybe Denver and DeMar have mutual interest. DeMar would I think DeMar would be a great pickup for them.
And I think he'd want to stay closer to the West Coast.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely
at this
closer.
point in his career.
Yeah, for sure. But he, like you're talking about, again, I've always looked at DeMar as like a mercenary scorer that could come off the bench and provide some scoring for a playoff team.
For sure.
The Denver Nuggets could use that.
Absolutely.
So, but Denver is trying to figure out Peyton Watson's stuff, so they probably have to handle the Peyton Watson stuff first before they would bring DeMar DeRozan in, which would explain why it's taken so long for this deal to get done. If it were Washington or even Miami, I feel like a deal would be done by now.
because there's not anything that's like not
what
allowing
else is
it to happen.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Miami, you've already gotten your big fish
Mm-hmm.
in Giannis. What else? What are you waiting for? Bring DeMar in if he wants to play there.
Yeah.
Miami's always made sense. I'm surprised. Like
I would think he'd want to go to Miami.
Cleveland is just seemingly just kind of poofed out of here. Like they make sense, but
Cleveland just poofed out of everything.
Clutch Points identified though the Washington Wizards as the best fit for DeRozan though.
Did they say why?
No, they just identified him as but their prediction is one way or another, it seems like DeMar DeRozan finally finds his way to Miami, but do not count out Washington. So it sounds like Clutch Points thinks either the Heat or the Wizards. I think Detroit makes it, not Detroit, Denver makes a ton of sense. Brief update too. They talk about Jonathan Kuminga.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently there are a lot of teams. There are 6 teams interested in Jonathan Kuminga. Kings are not one of them.
For the first time.
I know, right? Atlanta Hawks, Cleveland Cavaliers, both LA teams, Milwaukee and Minnesota, all in the mix for Kuminga. And Clutch Points likes Minnesota for Kuminga, which is really interesting. But they think if the Cavs, who are apparently interested in Peyton Watson, if the Cavs miss out on Peyton Watson, then they could pivot to going after Jonathan Kuminga, which would be interesting. The Lakers are the quote-unquote obvious choice for Kuminga, who we know he's been connected to them for a while. Then they provide a brief update on Jalen Duren and essentially just lay out like nobody has the cap space even remotely close to what Jalen Duren's looking for, so he'll probably just stay with Detroit on money or on a deal less than what he wants, or he can pick up the qualifying offer and take a gamble. But he's going to stay with the Pistons. It just makes the most sense for him to do that, even if it's less money than what he wanted. So the Pistons are playing the market, and they're playing it well. He's kind of lost.
I don't blame him.
He's lost his leverage in that sense. De'Aaron Fox disrespect. Wee woo.
I
Fox
forgot
police.
we had to talk about
We're
this.
coming back, baby.
Sactown Spurs.
Don't you talk bad about my boy D Fox.
You thought it was all over, folks.
Hoops Hype.
Nope.
Hoops Hype put out their top 15 point guards in the NBA. Now I'm happy to say that De'Aaron's on this list.
Yeah.
It's who's above him.
Oh no.
Got me fired up.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does, Fox.
It does to him for sure.
It does to me, De'Aaron.
And it does to him.
I don't
does
know.
to Matt.
I don't think De'Aaron cares. Genuinely, I don't think De'Aaron cares.
I don't think De'Aaron knows that this exists.
Yeah, 100%. And even if he did, I don't
Doesn't
think he
his
cares.
wife go on and find
Rasay?
everything?
Oh, I'm sure, but I don't think De'Aaron cares.
I don't think he cares.
Number 1, point guard, according to Hoops Hype. I agree with this. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Number 2, Luka Doncic. Number 3, Cade Cunningham. 4, Jalen Brunson. 5, Tyrese Maxey. 6, Steph Curry. I'm surprised Steph is that low. 7, Tyrese Halliburton. So far, no issue with any of these names being above De'Aaron Fox. 8, Jamal Murray. I like De'Aaron more than Jamal. Jamal's proven it. He's won a ring. He's done it in the playoffs, so I'm fine with Jamal. Number 9, James Harden. Not really a point guard. Plus, can't stand the dude. So I take issue with that. But in general, James Harden is a better player and has had a much better career than De'Aaron Fox. No problem with there. Number 10, Trae Young. Huh? You want Trae Young over De'Aaron Fox? Be my guest. Be my freaking guest. Trae Young has not even sniffed what he was that 1 year in Atlanta. Trae Young's a good passer.
Yeah.
Trae Young is a cone on defense, an absolute cone. If you swap Trae Young in San Antonio with De'Aaron Fox, the Spurs do not make the NBA Finals. I'm sorry, I said it, deal with it. Number 11 is Dylan Harper. I'm actually okay with this. If you want to rank Dylan Harper higher than De'Aaron Fox, I'm fine with it because in reality, eventually he's supposed to be. I think that's a little too prisoner of the moment. De'Aaron Fox is still probably going to start over Dylan Harper, as he should. But if you were to tell me right now, Matt, your boy is going to get beaten out by Dylan Harper at some point this season and Fox would be moved to the bench, I wouldn't be shocked by it. I wouldn't, because I think Dylan Harper is a really, really, really good player. I wouldn't do it now, but I'm okay with it. LaMelo Ball, sure. Hoops Hype has Darren Peterson ranked as a better point guard than De'Aaron Fox. What are we doing?
Oh, what? Darren Peterson?
Darren Peterson, the rookie
He hasn't
in
even
Utah.
played.
Hasn't played a game and isn't a point guard.
Okay, I don't get that. I'm sorry. And that's not just because I have questions for DP still. But it doesn't even make sense. He hasn't even played in the NBA yet.
Darren Peterson, better point guard than De'Aaron Fox.
But
What are we
Darren's
doing?
Darren's not a point guard.
What are we doing? So Darren's 13. De'Aaron Fox is 14. One spot above Derek
Is
White.
that a typo?
No, it's Darren Peterson, number 13. according to Hoops.
I am so confused right now.
He's not a point guard.
He's not a point guard.
He's a 2.
And eventually they might try to utilize him as that up there, but that's eventually.
De'Aaron Fox.
And he hasn't played a lick of NBA basketball yet.
I'm here for the De'Aaron Fox revenge tour, but I probably care
crazy.
About it more than De'Aaron Fox does. That's the problem.
That's weird.
I'll admit that.
I didn't even care about anybody else, but that one I did.
Listen, we make the jokes all the time about pissed off De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron played the best when he was pissed off. I know Alan Stiles makes that joke all the time. De'Aaron has no reason to be pissed off at the Sacramento Kings, I think, anymore at this point. He's moved on. He's in a better place. He's playing more meaningful basketball. But there is definitely a part of me that would love for that first NBA Cup game to see De'Aaron Fox come into Sacramento.
Maybe he needs to be pissed off, Matt.
Why the Kings? We didn't do anything.
No, not at the Kings, but that doesn't really matter. Maybe it needs to be, doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't really matter.
And actually play pissed off.
I agree.
That's what we need.
We?
Well, you know.
Oh, you're a Spurs
I'm
fan too?
not rooting for it.
Yes, Kayla's in the Spurs fandom
I'm not,
too.
I'm not. I'm just
Sactown Spurs.
I'm so used to being around Matt. I'm speaking for him. I'm speaking for him now.
My infection is seeping off into you.
No, I don't have anything against him, honestly.
No, I'm rooting.
And this is kind of disrespectful with the period.
It's crazy. I'm here for the De'Aaron Fox revenge tour.
so
It's
crazy.
disrespectful to everyone ranked
know.
below. He
Yes.
hasn't played in the
Yes.
NBA. It's not even a specific De'Aaron Fox thing. These guys, that's kind of crazy. That's
Trae
top
Young
10.
It is weird.
Trae Young over De'Aaron too is crazy. People are going to forget about De'Aaron Fox's contract because we're going to be talking about how god-awful Trae Young's contract that he just signed is with the Wizards is too. I hope, for my sake, I hope De'Aaron Fox gives a damn and plays with a chip on his shoulder to start next season and tries to shut up all the haters. Because if not, and I care more than he does, boy, I'm not going to have a leg to stand on very much anymore as a Fox supporter, but we shall see. When we come back, pick a side time. Hey, guess what? Pat McAfee's on another show. We'll talk about that. Kayla's excited. And more next. It's Matt and Kayla.
I'm not.
Kayla can't wait. She loves Pat McAfee on Sactown Sports.
This is Sactown, baby! Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
Hey there, it's Mark Hoffman and Tom Romano. We are the travel and entertainment guys, brought to you by Sports Leisure Vacations. Time for our weekly travel tip, and with it, here's Mark Hoffman.
If you travel, you've heard the warnings about hooking up to hotel, airport, and other Wi-Fi systems. By and large, we ignore the warnings and connect. Most of the time, things work fine. But increasingly, there are hazards. Hackers from Russia brag about recreating the home pages of several major hotel chains. Those fake login screens immediately siphon off your password and other critical information. You are toast. So what's the solution? Use your phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot. So easy, even I can do it. Your phone becomes a cell tower, and you are much, much safer. If you must use public Wi-Fi, don't access critical information like stocks and your bank account while connected.
More tips to make you a smarter traveler, Saturdays at 11 a.m., right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, how to get 30, how to get 20, 20, 20, how to get 20, 20, how to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month?
Sold!
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
On BritBox, your next hidden gem is right around the corner.
If you're going to be bold, here is the place to do it.
Get ready for Britain's most anticipated series, streaming exclusively on BritBox. Catch new seasons of favourites, including Ludwig, starring David Mitchell.
You want someone to get murdered?
And the eagerly awaited new adaptation of Agatha Christie's iconic detective duo, Tommy and Tuppence.
Do you think we're actually really good at this?
Stream the best of British TV on BritBox. Watch with a free trial.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
Pick a side, any side. It's time for Pick a Side on Matt and Kayla.
I love our comment section notes so much, and this is no snark, genuinely, because they make me laugh sometimes because I can't tell if they're serious with takes or they're doing it just to trigger me, but either way it works. Maxwell said, Spurs would 100% trade De'Aaron Fox for Trae Young straight up if they could. What the hell are you talking about? They, in a million years, would not.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Absolutely not. Take a lap. Love you, Max.
That's
Glad you're
funny.
here. Appreciate you. De'Aaron Fox hate. We're back, baby. We're back. I needed it to fuel the fires. I needed
Definitely
this.
Gets you going.
Peak off season,
Very
baby.
Strange.
I needed it.
Trae and De'Aaron are closer than I feel like you're giving off right now. I feel like they're pretty close.
Not in Matt's mind, they are.
Pretty close.
De'Aaron Fox knows what defense is. Trae Young has no clue what defense is at all. A cone in San Antonio. Anyway. Hey, something that
isn't that?
Listen. This is a perfect transition. I love De'Aaron Fox, and Kayla Anderson loves Pat McAfee. So let's talk about Pat McAfee.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, Anthony. Question number one.
Can't get enough of him.
ESPN announced that they are adding Pat McAfee to Monday Night Football
I
as
thought
an analyst
joke.
on its pregame show,
Yeah.
Monday Night Countdown. Are you beyond tired of Pat McAfee?
I'm sorry. Even the people who like Pat McAfee at this point, and let me be clear, I've watched the Pat McAfee show in the past. I've enjoyed parts of it. But we are getting to the point where this is a problem. Like, I don't need Pat McAfee on Monday Night Football Countdown.
Oh, come on.
I don't care. And I don't think anything he says is relevant to what I want to talk about or hear about on Monday Night Football. He's got his own show. He's on every college football pregame, sideline, specialty broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
He's on College Game Day. Like, we do not need him on Monday Night Football Countdown.
Picture this, though.
We do not need it.
Picture this.
No, I don't want to picture anything. I want to picture his face on my freaking, with my fist in his face.
Doing threats. We're doing
That's
threats.
what I want to picture.
It's Monday, October 12th. We just had a phenomenal episode of the Matt and Kayla Show.
Oh,
We go home. We're listening to Drive Guys on the way home because that's what we do. We get home. We make dinner. We settle in front of the TV for what's going to be a marquee matchup. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills versus Matt Stafford and the LA Rams at SoFi Stadium. It's week 5. We're still in that new football feeling, right? We turn on the TV to get ready for this big matchup, ready to hear and hype ourselves up for the awesome quarterback battle. Could this be a Super Bowl preview? And we get Pat McAfee standing on the table talking about his rap album. Come on!
I think it's country, actually, too.
Oh, is it country?
It's country mixed in with it.
Oh, no. That's even worse.
Oh, no.
I think that that's what they might do is debut it on Monday Night Football Countdown.
Why would you want to hear
Dude,
about...
what would they not do at this point, Anthony?
I don't know.
I don't trust a thing that ESPN is doing except for if it involves Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith.
Why would you want to
the
hear
only two people we see?
An actual preview of the game when we could hear Pat McAfee say something weird?
Yeah, do we like football or do we like talking about random stuff?
There we go.
Yeah, I just look again. I don't mind his show at times, but then it's become way more than. I mean, he's every part of whatever they do. I mean, he's going to be doing the what is it, the Ocho 8 games. Like he'll be the leader of that at some point.
Kayla has a Pat McAfee tolerance meter. And
I think we all do.
It's
I think mine's broke.
I honestly think that Kayla has the popular opinion. I don't know.
Oh, I agree.
I know people who like him who are like the target demographic, like frat dudes who are playing golf, that kind of thing.
Hold on.
That's the target demographic for sure. And I think that they liked him for a period. And I think now they're also sick of him.
Yes.
This is not let me say something, Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
This is not about politics.
Oh,
this is literally about having someone on TV way too much. Sean, sorry.
Leave it to Sean to swoop into the comment section and make it political. Shut up, Sean.
Good Lord.
No,
I don't care who it is. If they're on all the time in every capacity, I don't want to see them.
Yeah, we are.
Man, woman, baby, child, coffee, I don't care.
I was triggering Kayla intentionally because it's fun. We are oversaturated with Pat McAfee content. We are oversaturated by it. And college kind of makes sense because there is kind of the frat bubble. Professional football, I don't think it's gonna go well. I think they're gonna find more.
I just don't see the point to Monday Night Football. I know the college stuff. It's fun. It's a little more loose, and having his person. But that's not the Monday Night Football vibe. It's a little more serious. It's a little more like these guys. I know he punted.
Yeah.
In the NFL, I get it. He's an Indianapolis Colts at heart. But he's not. I just don't put him and NFL together and be I want to hear what Pat has to say.
Yeah, and the thing is, to me, it's putting him on Saturday morning before a whole day slate of college football games when he's on a college campus in front of a bunch of kids makes sense. That's an environment for him. Putting him ahead of the only football game, marquee national TV game of the night, I think is just going to turn people off, for lack of a better term.
I was really surprised.
I would not be surprised if it has more of a negative than a positive effect on the ratings of that show. But we'll see what it looks like. We'll see if they want a more buttoned-up Pat McAfee. Or
does that exist?
I don't know. Or do they want college game day Pat McAfee for the NFL? We'll see. I have no idea.
Really fast, Patrick Beverly says that the media killed Russell Westbrook's game. Quote, I'm going to be honest. I felt like he had a lot of game left. I feel like he played really well last season. I think the media killed his game.
Sorry.
I'm going to be honest. I think the media is so strong that it allowed fans to call him names and have opinions about his game, which also forced team owners, GMs, and presidents to look at him a certain way. Do you agree?
Believe it or not, Patrick Beverly has never been one to bring the most normal or well thought out takes to the table. But I mean, he joins a list of former players: Austin Rivers, current player Draymond Green. Didn't say nearly the same thing, but did point out that we didn't appreciate Russ enough while he was playing. And I understand certain elements of that. People calling him West Brick. Everywhere that he would go, he would get a lot of people would not harass him, but chew him out in crowds. He was a very polarizing player to where you either really loved Russ or you really hated Russ, which is a credit to him, I think, and how much of an icon that Russ is. But to suggest that the media in any kind of way, for the most part, Russell Westbrook was celebrated all year in Sacramento last year for the
I love how he actually made it specific on his last year.
Yeah.
A reason why he
We
didn't.
in Sacramento killed Russell Westbrook. It was us. We did
that
it.
have something to do with Matt?
Louise.
I don't know.
Either way, but to suggest that because Matt George said that Russell Westbrook should take less shots so that Nick Clifford could get more reps at the end of a lost season, GMs around the league took that to heart and went, you're right. Maybe Eric Spoelstra shouldn't have Russell Westbrook in Miami because of what the media said, blah, blah. It's ridiculous. It's absurd.
Yeah, I thought this was a crazy take just because Westbrook, first of all, he retired on his own. He still did have some interest in teams. I know it was Washington and Sacramento. But, to insinuate that the media had anything to do with why a team wouldn't pick him up is ridiculous. That's how his whole career has been. It's never changed. Russ has always been Russ. The media has always skewed him a certain way.
Yep.
Crazy.
When we come back, it is time for the first edition of Prove You Are a Fan Trivia. Kayla loves Michael Jackson. Anthony loves video games. And I am obsessed, unhealthily probably, with The Lord of the Rings. But are we real fans or not? Trivia questions will prove that when we come back. Let's have a little fun on this Wednesday in the middle of August on Sactown Sports.
The 49ers are headed to L.A. for a preseason matchup against the Chargers. With starters expected to hit the field for both teams, will this be the first real taste of football for Kyle Shanahan's squad? Hear all the action Thursday at 6 p.m. right here on your home for 49ers football. Sactown Sports 1140. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $3 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Sky River Casino and Joel Gott Wines. More info at CITPFest.com.
If you're not looking for a brand new car, at Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. We've kept only the best of our trades, and our buyer has found some of the finest pre-owned Hondas available in Northern California. You can see for yourself at elkgrovehonda.com. Whether you purchase a brand new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, your car buying experience will be the same. We have the right Honda at the right price. You'll find us in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Are you looking for a night out that actually delivers? Grab your friends and head to Sutter Health Park for Sacramento River Cats baseball. We've got cold drinks, great vibes, and live baseball all in one place. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
T-Mobile is launching something no other wireless network offers. Introducing Nothing. Pay nothing today and walk out of the store with a new phone.
What did he say?
Nothing.
You definitely said something about nothing.
Exactly. Go to T-Mobile, pay nothing up front, and leave with a new phone.
Wait, nothing rules.
She gets it.
Hey, thanks for nothing.
For the first time ever, switch to T-Mobile, pay nothing. No taxes, no fees, no money down. And walk out with a new phone. There are 250 reasons to choose T-Mobile, and now nothing is holding you back.
On eligible devices with qualifying credit plan and 36-month finance agreement.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you about the Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite. It's bright, it's bubbly, it's back.
The Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich, it's so rich, and you can choose between the original or the spicy filet.
Ooh, boy.
And then you got those pickled jalapenos tucked right under the filet, and then just to top it all off, you've got a little honey drizzle right on top.
Okay, now I'm a pimento fan.
And I'm feeling the dragon fruit.
Which fan favorite will you choose? Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave, and yeah, I've been on the air here just shy of 25 years, and you guys know that when I endorse something, I have a few very important things. Number one, I love it when they're local. Number two, I have to be willing to use them myself. This is where Pest Pros came in, or comes in, I should say, because I've known these guys as Kings fans a long, long time. I also have a mouse problem at my house. I also have a cockroach problem at my house. And I did it the old-fashioned way. Went through Facebook, got a hold of these guys. We became friends. And when I found out what Pest Pros does in the community, I thought, I've got to have you guys on the air. We've got a partner. Locally owned, locally operated. Their kids go to school with your kids. You're going to get pest control somewhere. Get it with Pest Pros. Here's how you get a hold of them. PestProsPS.com or call them at 916-588-9345. That's 916-588-9345 and tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports, 1140, your local sports leader. It's time for the lunch break. Your calls, your thoughts, your segment. Call or text us at 916-339-1140. It's the lunch break on Matt and Kayla.
Listen, we all love sports, of course. Wouldn't be in this profession if we didn't. But outside of a love of sports, everybody has their quirks. Everybody has their things that they are super fans of, sometimes could be even borderline obsessed with in your own case, like having ink all over your arm about it. But are you a real fan? There's only one way to prove it. Trivia.
Do we have multiple choice?
No. Well, I mean, you can, I guess, but I didn't come up with multiple choice.
I did not come up with that either.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Most
that might make
trivia
it a little more
is
difficult.
not multiple choice. It's like if you go to a
I don't
trivia
play
night.
trivia, so I don't
we
know.
should enter a trivia thing as a team. I think we
I go every Thursday.
Thanks for the
You
invite.
do?
Yeah, we should do it.
I know, because we're all
I will.
we all
yeah,
like
we
different
should
things.
I think
go.
we do well.
We probably would.
I didn't know who the Ents were.
Yeah, how dare you? That's embarrassing.
That's right.
I'm still disappointed in you about that. So we're our first edition of Prove You Are a Fan Trivia today. So how this has worked or is going to work is myself and Kayla each compiled 5 video game related questions for Anthony, who claims to be a super knowledgeable fan of video games. Well, he'll have to prove it.
Selling me high.
Kayla is obsessed with Michael Jackson, and I learned that the hard way when the movie Michael came out.
Hard way, give me a break.
Listen, there wasn't
I could be someone who didn't know how to sing, and it would be painful.
Well, I'm not saying
At least I can carry it, too.
I'm not saying your singing was
yeah, but
bad.
I'm saying I sang a lot.
You did.
And I'm going to sing a lot when Michael Jackson 2 comes out in a year.
But this time I'll be at least mentally prepared.
Wait, there's
for
a
it.
sequel?
Yes,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
Michael 2.
Oh, yeah. So just wait, baby.
Michael
You
2.
can endure all this.
Return of the Michael.
What are we?
Michael Strikes Back.
Did it say like to be continued at the end of the
No,
movie?
so they didn't really know at first if they were going to make a second one, but the first one was such a hit, and they were like, we need the, and they also wanted to obviously discuss the other things that happened
What did
later
it
on
end?
in his life.
Mid-thriller dance. They just cut it off.
It ended him after his bad performance, so right when he went out finally on his own and had his first tour.
Anthony,
Okay.
you're in for it.
By
'Cause
himself.
When you're working on the show, when Michael 2 comes out, you will experience what I experienced, which is every day her talking about it, and every commercial break, hearing her open up her phone to a new TikTok/Instagram video of a Michael Jackson song.
Algorithms got
It was
it.
so fun,
her
man. You
algorithm
should have
was
seen it.
Infected.
Yeah, I'm still reading the book.
For 2 months straight.
The book?
Yeah, the Michael
He
book.
had a book.
Okay.
He released a book
Michael, the book. So we have
called Moonwalker.
some
Oh.
trivia for you.
Maybe I've
And-
already answered half your
and
stuff.
Maybe. I don't know.
Just now.
We shall see. And then for me, it's, of course, The Lord of the Rings. Anthony and Kayla have each compiled questions for Lord of the Rings, and we'll see how well I do on that, which I'd like to believe I'm going to do well. If not, then I should be ashamed of myself because I'm obsessed with the stupid world. Who wants to go first? Who wants to have their fandom tested first?
Ooh, great music. Da-da.
Anyone? You want to get me out of the way?
Yeah, let's get you. Let's
All
get
right.
your ass out of the way.
What? Excuse you. How dare you? All right.
Woo-wee.
Lord of the Rings
Here we
trivia.
go.
5 questions each, or as many as we want, really. It doesn't really matter that much. But let's see how well I do. Who wants to throw the first question at me?
You want to go, Kayla?
I will. All right, Matt. What is the name of the horse that rescues Aragorn in the Two Towers?
Easy. There's always the pronunciation of it, so people spell it differently. But it's like Bragel or something like that is how he says it. Bragel, yeah, the horse.
Let me make sure that this is correct, guys. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah,
wow.
Bragel, he is a wild horse that his owner was killed. He was one of the riders of the Rohirrim. Nobody can tame him.
Okay, that's enough.
But then Aragorn tames him, and then he comes back and saves Aragorn. Yep. Come on.
Work.
Easy. Light work. What else you got for me?
After all of these questions, I'm going to hit that button.
Oh
all right.
God.
Should we go back and forth?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. How many Academy Awards did the Lord of the Rings trilogy win in total?
The trilogy in total?
All in total.
This is a great question. So I know that Return of the King itself had 9, which is, it's either 9 or 11, which is the most ever. It was tied with Titanic and Ben-Hur. I'm pretty sure it's 9. I'm going to guess in total. Now I might think it's higher.
Gonna need an answer.
I'm gonna guess in total 18. This is a total guess.
17. Pretty close. 17.
Fake ass fan.
Wow.
All right. I missed one.
Okay. Let's go with.
Conrop says level 14 power sword.
Who composed the music for the trilogy of the movies?
Howard Shore. Light work.
Just a second. Let me make sure that this is right. Yep, that's right.
Howard Shore. Come on. The best soundtrack score ever. Love Howard Shore.
This is so embarrassing.
To me? Come on.
All right. Anthony, you're up.
Marcus says this dries me right up.
Oh, my God.
Terrible.
Oh, my God.
Hell yeah.
This is really funny.
Come on.
What was the name of King Theoden? Is that how you say that?
Yep. Very good.
His horse. There's so many horses. There's so many horses.
That's a great question, and I might not know this.
A lot of horses, yeah. Nay.
This is a book question. This is not a movie question. This is a book question.
Yes, I switched back and forth.
Timer on this thing?
Yeah.
He never said. Well, hold on. Give me a second.
I'm about to get my timer out.
Yeah, he does not. So I don't think I know this. This is a book question, and I don't remember.
Snowman.
Snowman. Snowman. Sometimes Tolkien wasn't the most original. All right.
Okay, how about this one? What food does Frodo forget to taste when he travels through Mordor?
Oh, come on.
I don't know this.
Strawberries with cream.
He forgets to taste that?
He doesn't. He forgets the taste
That's
of
ridiculous.
strawberries with cream.
He forgets the taste of it.
That's
Okay.
correct.
It's Return of the King. They're on the mountain. They're on Mount Doom.
This
climbing
is
Mount
all
Doom.
so foreign to me. I don't even know what's going on.
Not Kimberly says not Shadowfax. Yeah, Shadowfax is the Lord of the Horses that Gandalf rides.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
What is the name of Eomer's? Is that how you say that?
Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue.
His sword. Another book one.
Anthony has all the tough
This is
ones
another
here.
book one. I don't think I know this either.
Wozers.
The rest of these are movie questions. But
Yeah, that one's
the
a-
other two.
I
are
don't know
movie
that one.
questions.
You got me
Okay.
on that one.
It's Guthwine, which means war friend.
War friend. Guthwine.
In whatever the made up language they have in it.
Didn't know that.
Okay. How many more do we have?
2 more
I
each.
have 2.
2 more each.
Good Lord. Okay. Name all the gifts that. How do you pronounce his name? Galadriel.
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 Elf Queen
Gives to the members of the Fellowship in movies.
Okay, she gives a lock of her golden hair to Gimli, the dwarf. She gives the light of Elendil, which is the little star thing that Frodo uses to light up the dark in Shelob's lair. She gives rope. I want to say to Legolas. She gives them all.
A little off here.
She gives all the cloaks to everybody, but especially to the hobbits that'll disguise them, and they all have the leaf of Lorien on it to mark it. I'm trying to remember.
Matt's a little off on this.
What am I missing? What am I missing?
It's 11 rope for Sam.
Oh, Sam.
11?
Elvin.
Elvin. I'm sorry.
11
I was like, wow. This is
Buy it
like
at your local
D&D
CVS
amount.
pharmacy.
Right? A vial of Iridial's light for Frodo.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Now, not a lock of hair. 3 of her hairs for Gimli.
3 golden hairs.
I would give it's hair.
Nope.
No?
3.
Oh, that's what we're doing? Okay, just wait for Michael trivia then.
A bow for Legolas.
Bow.
Oh, sorry.
A bow.
And daggers for
It's a
Merry
boat.
and Pippin.
Daggers.
You missed that.
I didn't do well on that.
I got him.
Shame on me.
Got him.
All right. That was wrong. All right. How many rings were there given to each group of, I guess they were fighting against the Sauron?
So 3 were given to the elves, 7 to the dwarf lords, 9 to the men who turned into the Nazgul.
And then you're missing 1.
Well, the One Ring, Sauron.
Yep. There you
Fortune,
go.
Middle Earth. Come on.
Easy one.
Easy. Light work. Better than the name of Eomir's sword.
I thought you might know it. You corrected it. Honestly, the name of the tree people was like, I thought that you might have this.
All right. Aragorn has 2 other names. What are they?
Strider and Elisar.
Yep. King Elisar.
King Elisar,
to be
yeah.
exact.
Yeah, give him his title. How many axes does Gimli carry in the movies specifically? Because it breaks a couple times.
It does. So he's got his main axe, his 2-handed axe, and then he has. I'm gonna say 3.
It is 5.
5.
It is 5. Counting throwing axe.
Listen, John Rhys Davis was not carrying 5 axes around. All right, I think I did pretty well.
Yeah, mine were hard. Sorry.
Good job, guys. Kayla, you ready? Or Anthony, you ready for your Prove You're a Fan trivia?
I'll do
Kayla
it.
can go.
All right, Kayla's Michael Jackson trivia. Bring it up. I'll go first. Kayla, what was Michael Jackson's first solo album?
Ooh, I'll Be There.
Wrong. Off the Wall.
I don't think that was his first.
According to the
solo
internet.
Fact check.
album.
Let's check it out.
According to the internet. If the internet
Because I
lied
was
to me.
gonna say Off the Wall, but maybe it was his first solo.
Yeah, Off the Wall, released on August 10th, is frequently... Oh, it's
No!
frequently mislabeled.
Yes, thank you!
Wait, hold on. That's his 5th. So which one did you say?
Well, he released one at 13 years old. It's like, it's not I'll Be There. It's like, I don't know the title of it.
It was, however, his first solo release album. Actual solo debut is Got to Be There.
Got to Be There. See, I was close.
I'll
I said
give it to
I'll
Kayla.
Be There.
I
It was
will
Got
as
to
well.
Be There.
That is
He was
impressive.
13.
Kayla wins.
Okay.
I was like, no, it's not Off the Wall.
Listen, the internet got me, all right?
Michael Jackson was once married to this famous American singer's daughter.
Elvis is. He was. Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Elvis's
Lisa
daughter.
Marie Presley.
Yes, they were once
Yeah, they were
married.
married in the 90s.
Did not know that.
Or 2000s, was it?
I'm so impressed.
Did not. You would get this. This is easy. I know this one. What was the song that Michael performed the moonwalk for the first time?
Oh, sorry. I'm having so many. I know what this is. Why am I blanking?
You got it.
Why am I blanking
You
right now?
got
I
it. Come
know
on.
what it is.
Come on.
He performed it at Motown.
Yeah. Come on.
Um,
It's one of his most famous songs.
Billie Jean.
Yeah.
God, I was like having a brain fart moment.
Light work.
Oh my gosh.
MJ
Panicking.
starred in and wrote the story for this 1988 film alongside Joe Pesci as Mr. Big.
Wait, re-say that?
He starred in and wrote the story for this 1988 film alongside Joe Pesci as Mr. Big.
Whoa. As Mr. Big?
Yeah, and he wrote it. Joe Pesci was Mr. Big. Michael played himself in the movie.
What the?
I
Why
have
am
no
I having? I mean, he starred in The Wiz way back when he was young.
I have no idea
Not
what
bad.
this is.
I don't know.
By the way, text line way more helpful for you, although they're delayed. You're
Oh,
not
I
cheating.
can't.
But I'm saying way more helpful for you than they would for me. They're all helping Kayla with the answers, and for me, they were just insulting me.
This is
Nerd, idiot, loser.
Moonwalker.
Oh, Yes, it was like it's kind of a weird.
It's like a musical fantasy
Yeah, it's
thing.
a little weird.
Yeah,
I didn't
he
know
wrote the story for it.
that it was actually like considered a bigger. Yeah, okay.
Never knew that.
Yeah, I would have known that.
How about this one? Name the song that Michael sang a duet with his sister Janet.
Oh, Scream.
Ding.
Makes me want to scream. Stop pressuring me.
Which television station did Michael Jackson become the first black artist to have his music videos put?
MTV.
Already got it. There you go.
Kayla likes to answer questions before you're done with it 'cause she's smart. You should get this too because I knew this. What was the name of the chimp that Michael Jackson owned?
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
I love Bubbles. He's still alive, you guys. He's still alive.
Bubbles is?
Bubbles is still alive.
Oh, he's doing well.
Where's Bubbles at?
I think they got him in a
They got him?
They got Bubbles. Who got Bubbles?
I think one of either a family member or a sanctuary. I can't remember, but he is.
Oh, he's
still
doing
alive.
well.
Yeah,
good for Bubbles.
He's being taken care of.
Which music video of Michael Jackson's has the most views on YouTube?
Thriller. Ooh.
It is Billie Jean.
I would thought it
I
would
would
have
have
been
guessed
Thriller.
too. I 100% would have
By
guessed.
like a lot more. It's like half a billion
Really?
more. It's kind of insane.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Boy, who in the world is blasting bass
I was.
in our building? Can you feel that?
It sounds like it's coming from
Jim.
beneath us. Is Jim blasting bass
I don't
down
know.
there?
I
There
can't
is
hear it.
bass shaking our building right
Oh
now.
no.
Last one from me. Michael Jackson broke the
He
world
did.
record.
He did do a music video with Michael Jordan.
I remember.
Jam.
Oh, that's not the question.
Jam.
Oh, sorry. There's another one. for you.
Kayla. Michael Jackson broke the world record for Grammys in a single year. How many did he win in a single year?
God, didn't he win He won 9?
You're so close. He won 8.
God dang it! I was gonna say 8. Why didn't I
So
go with
close.
8, Kayla? Go with your gut. This
Go
is
with-
why I was never good at multiple choice.
All right, Anthony, last one.
Okay, this one's absurdly hard. I'm sorry. I feel like you might get it and I'll be very impressed. Michael Jackson famously loved chewing gum and was big on dental hygiene. This brand was his favorite, famously.
If you know this,
I will be so
Dentine?
impressed. No, do you want to try again?
that would be hilarious.
I've never heard of this brand, by the way.
I probably
It's
won't.
cinnamon.
That's why I said Dentine, because
Okay, you
it's
know
a
it's-
famous. My grandpa used to chew it.
Juicy fruit.
It's a
Hubba
no,
Bubba.
it's cinnamon. Oh shoot, you guys! The only other cinnamon gum I've chewed was like Big Red and Trident.
Yeah, Big Red.
Okay,
Big Red?
it's Big Red.
You've never heard of Big Red?
Oh,
No, I've never.
Really?
I've heard of Big Red. I'm saying I've never heard that Michael Jackson liked doing this, but
I'm
apparently
sorry.
it's a famous
you didn't
thing.
know
Big
Michael
Red.
Jackson's gum preferences?
Yeah, I thought it's a very
Fake
famous
fan.
thing apparently.
yeah. 'cause
Fake fan.
I was like, if it wasn't Big Red, it would have been Dentine, but it wasn't Dentine, so it was Big Red. Okay.
There
All
you
right,
go.
last but not least, Kayla and I'm fat. I can't wait to hear
I'm not. I don't think I'm.
the video game questions that
We'll
Kayla
see.
came up with because I respect Kayla. Kayla was reading trivia questions off of a site to me for Lord of the Rings, which is exactly what I did for Michael Jackson stuff because I had nothing. Apparently mine was too easy. All right, Anthony, video game trivia questions. Number 1, in Pac-Man,
Oh god.
how many ghosts chase Pac-Man, and bonus points for any of the ghosts you can name because they're all
I can't
named.
name any of them, but like 6.
How many?
6.
Wrong.
Damn.
4. Blinky, Pinky,
Oh, God.
Inky,
Dinky?
and Clyde.
Okay, wait a second. Clyde?
Uh-huh.
What is Clyde the Ugly Dragon and the Three-Headed Dragon?
Uh-huh.
Someone just made it up. They're making
Yeah.
arcade games. Some
Come
guy.
on. All right, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Anthony, in 2014, Google partnered with Game Freak and Nintendo as a part of an April Fool's Day prank to create a new version of Google Maps populated by small creatures. This prank inspired what massively
Oh, yeah.
popular 2016 video game?
I have no idea.
I know.
Nintendo
I know.
did something.
I know.
Was it? It was Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Yep. Okay.
Nice. This game started as a top-down PC game in 1997 before becoming the most popular open-world game series of all time.
GTA.
Correct. Grand Theft Auto.
I know you said to keep it out of this generation, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, he did Pac-Man, so.
Okay. This should be pretty easy, actually. Yeah, it might be too easy, but I'll give you it. What video game, because it's one of my favorites, came out with the Nintendo Entertainment System when it was released in the late 1980s and was meant to be played with the NES Zapper Gun? It was a shared cartridge with Super Mario Brothers.
Duck Hunt.
Yeah, I love Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
I would point that at other people sometimes.
Get in
too,
trouble.
Like I'm mad.
Shocking for you. What is the best selling video game of all time?
Wow.
Minecraft.
Wow. No hesitation.
Yeah.
He's correct. Over 350 million copies sold, but that was as of 2025. That's nuts.
It would be Fortnite if Fortnite was sold. You don't have to pay for Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with this one. In Mario Kart, the power-up that seeks out the player in first position and explodes on impact is a shell. What is the color?
It's blue.
Yeah, blue shell.
There you go.
I'm surprised they even said it was a shell. That
Yeah,
gives
that's
away
that's a lot of hints.
How about this? Mario is famously a plumber, but he wasn't always.
He also had a crack.
All right.
You know, plumbers.
Yeah, thanks for the input. What was his original profession in the Donkey Kong game?
In the Donkey Kong, like a carpenter?
Holy crap, how did you get that right?
Got a hammer, I just guessed.
Oh my god. Wow, I never would have gotten that. He is famously video game savvy.
I know, right? Okay. Pocket, light, color, and advanced. All
That's
styles.
A Game Boy. Sorry. That's a Game Boy.
Jesus. Come on.
Kayla got 4 words out.
Hey, he's taking on my
Okay. Now,
my way of doing this.
I have 2 more questions, so I added a 6th because both of them are around the same game, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And Anthony claims that he is a Metal Gear Solid super fan, so I expect you to get all these right.
I have the tattoo.
First and foremost, Metal Gear Solid 3. Name the 5 members of the Cobras.
Okay, this is awesome. Okay.
In the order that you fight them.
In the order that you fight them. Okay.
It's one of my
wow,
favorite
this
games
is
of
really
all
good.
time.
I'm really excited about this one.
It's like a James
Okay.
Bond movie. You
Okay.
play this game. It's
So, first you fight the Pain.
Correct.
After Ocelot.
And what is the Pain?
He's got like
Explain-
the bees
Yep,
all around him, and he's like covered in like sores, and he like controls bees or wasps or
sounds
hornets or
awesome.
something
Throws
like
a bunch
that.
of bees at you.
So you fight the Pain.
Yep.
And then you fight. Wow, this is going to be tough because there's like a really big gap between that one and the next one.
Correct.
I want to say that you fight the Fear next. Okay.
Correct.
The Fear, he's kind of like scary. He's like a spider kind of guy.
He's like a spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you fight. How many of them are there?
5.
You fight the End.
Correct.
Which is like a sniper. He's really old and he like photosynthesizes. He's saving his last little bit of life to kill you.
It's the best fight in the game.
Yeah.
The sniper fight with.
We got to end after this question. So then you fight. You don't really fight him, but you fight the Sorrow, right?
He is one of the 5, but he's the 5th one.
Oh, so I'm missing one.
You're
okay.
missing-
Oh, the Fire dude.
The Fury.
The Fury. I forgot that dude's even in the game. That okay. And then you do the Sorrow, and then you fight the boss.
And really quick, sneaking it in because
I got one more. Stop it. In the Timeless
Really
Oregon Trail video games, love it, you were often given 3 options to get across the river: a colt, a float, take a ferry, and what Bronco and Mustang friendly 4-letter third choice?
What? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
I do.
It's like you.
They're just leading the witness with this question. They've given you
just
the
like
answer.
go across. You just go, right? Like
Can I
that's the
answer
third
it?
option. You take a ferry. You like float, or you literally just go.
Or
do you
you
not?
Or you
ford the river.
Yeah,
Ford.
Ford.
Oh.
That's just
I
leading
just
you to the
didn't-
answer.
I didn't get it.
What's the name of the big bad weapon in Metal Gear Solid 3?
It is the Shagohod.
Very nice. You got it.
Nice.
Very nice.
You
Hey,
all
there you
did
go.
pretty decent.
I would say Kayla did the best.
I think he did pretty good.
Yeah, I think we all did pretty well.
Not bad,
Mine were
guys.
hard. Sorry for you, Matt.
I was gonna. Well, no, I deserved it. I deserved it with how much of a. I'm
He
not
should know what the
I gotta
name
go-
of the dirt pebble is.
Got to go back to the drawing board. Got to know the Sword of Eomir and the Shadow Mane, whatever the or no.
He got him
Snow
on those. Anthony had some
got me
tricks.
on some book
Tricks
questions.
up his sleeve.
Very well done. That was fun. First edition, maybe the last. Who knows if people liked it. Prove you are a fan
People
trivia.
are guessing.
We'll take the break. When we come back, getting back to actual sports on this show, ESPN's Marcus Spears shared his thoughts on the 49ers, and Steve Smith hyped up the Niners wide receiver room. We'll talk more 49ers football when we come back. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back with up to 12 hours of back pain relief. With just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sunup to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Need a reason to hit the range this week? Well, Hagen Oaks has too. Monday nights are happy hour all night long with special pricing on hot dogs and ice cold beer while you hit balls under the lights. Then Thursday, join the new Top Tracer competition nights. Play Pebble Beach, compete in closest to the pin, long drive, and more with fun interactive games for every skill level. Grab your friends and make Hagen Oaks your weeknight destination. Visit HagenOaks.com for more details. Hagen Oaks Driving Range, more games, more laughs, more reasons to play.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
High voltage live boxing action returns to the venue with Thunder Showdown number 5 on Saturday, September 5th. Uppercut Promotions list a lineup of 10 fights with a stacked lineup of pro fighters. Thunder Showdown number 5, Saturday, September 5th at the venue at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Fight card subject to change.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
The summer of Silverado
Silverado continues at Folsom Chevy. General Manager Eric Wilson and his team have rolled out an incredible deal for August on every 2026 Silverado half-ton truck in stock with a 5.3-liter engine. $13,000 off MSRP, 0% financing for 5 years, no monthly payment for 90 days, and there's a lifetime warranty. Find it all at Folsom Chevy at the Folsom Auto Mall. Must finance with GM on approved credit. $16.67 per 1,000 financed. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends August 30th, 2026.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sactown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 16, Big Easy Bound. The Niners comeback win over Atlanta.
On January 20th of 2013, the 49ers staged a historic comeback in the NFC Championship game, overcoming a 17-0 deficit and defeated the Falcons 28-24. LaMichael James got the Niners scoring first with a rushing touchdown. Then Colin Kaepernick hit Vernon Davis for a score, and while Atlanta tacked on a touchdown before the half, the 49ers were down 10, 24-14 at the break. Frank Gore found the end zone in the third and scored the go-ahead touchdown in the fourth to complete the comeback. The defense shut out the Falcons in the second half, and San Francisco was going to the Super Bowl for the first time since 1995.
Faithful flashbacks on Sactown Sports 1140. A.m. to 2 p.m. Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, going off the YouTube comment section, it seemed like Prove You're a Fan trivia was a success. It seemed like people liked it.
Yeah.
We might have to bring it back.
I just got to find my next subject.
You had skincare.
Yeah, I know, because I'm really good
We could
at
do
that.
more Michael Jackson trivia.
We could do skincare.
I think skincare would be fun. It might be a little off the
Name
wall.
this product that you use for...
But you could do like... You can do like types of skin products, but you can also do things you do to your skin. There's lasers. There's treatments that are done.
I just Googled skincare trivia and came across a BuzzFeed thing. Said only people who are obsessed with skincare can get 7 out of 10 on this quiz. Now,
we'll just do that one on air.
I'm not going to...
Right?
We'll just do that BuzzFeed quiz on air for Kayla.
Okay.
He says, okay.
Oh, he wanted to read one of them now.
You can read one of them.
I'm going to read one of them. Oh, God. I don't know what these words mean.
That's how I felt in Lord of the Rings. Welcome.
You said bow instead of bow, bro.
I don't even know what I was reading. It was foreign language to me.
It does get tough when they're random. Like, you don't know if you're reading a word that you
Right.
should know or
Yes.
if it means something else.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, I used to read those Bionicle books when I was younger. Like, those old, like,
Yeah.
Lego
Bionicle?
Bionicle.
I
Yeah,
remember those.
those words made no sense.
What does the term COMEDOGENIC, comedogenic?
I don't know, Matt.
Metagenic.
Comedogenic.
Okay, that just sounds awful.
That's what it says.
Let me read it.
Don't look at that.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I
it's
don't.
either this
It's not
that a
important.
product won't block pores.
Okay, I don't know like terms.
I just Googled it, man. Maybe we won't do
Jeez
skincare trivia.
Louise.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of scientific
know.
A lot of
terms.
science stuff
Yeah.
that my
boy
brain-
band trivia is what Sean is suggesting.
Do you know boy bands?
I do know boy bands.
Okay.
I mean, I know.
Well, we have to do a third edition of Kayla's. It's what are the lyrics game with Kayla.
Oh,
we've
that's
done 2.
right.
We've done
Maybe
2.
we should incorporate that in with that. That'd be pretty funny.
Now you're asking me to really think hard. Because coming up with the questions for that sometimes.
It'd just be boy band stuff, though.
Like finish the boy band lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Obscure boy band. Oh, we could do that.
Okay, well, you do one more skin one. Let's do something a little bit more.
Well, I'm sorry.
Not comedogenic.
I don't know what the word meant.
Jeez Louise.
You're skincare people. You should know what it is.
That is a weird word.
What's the best way to apply eye cream?
Oh, very softly. You don't want to really push hard. You want to really dap it.
Well, so there's 3 options. Tapping the product
Yes.
into the skin with your ring finger.
Yes, that's it.
Rubbing the product.
Nope, it's tapping it with your ring finger.
rubbing the product into the skin in a circular motion using 2 fingers.
No.
Out of context, I don't know what
ring
we're doing.
finger. Why the ring?
Massaging the product into the skin using a cotton round. So you say it's the first one?
You want to be really,
You're correct,
really
apparently.
careful with those that
With
eye
your
skin
ring finger specifically.
because it's not as much pressure as like other ones because it's a really delicate area.
What's the purpose of jade rolling?
Oh, so jade rolling, I do it every morning. It really gets your lymphatic system going, and it literally moves your lymphatic, the drainage, like it drains it.
One of the answers is to aid
And
lymphatic drainage.
Right, and it helps with like if you have any puffiness in the morning, put that sucker in the freezer, wake up, give yourself the lymphatic massage real quick. You do your neck, your collarbone, your pits, your stomach, and then you kind of jump up and down for about a minute, and then you do the jade roller, and then everything drains.
Dork.
I told you.
I'm not doing all that.
It takes 2 minutes.
It's too long.
You said jump around?
Yeah, jumping
no,
around.
You do this. This is what I do. So I'm like half asleep when my alarm goes off at 4:30, and I'm like doing
you do it?
Yeah, I do it every
Wow.
morning, and Red looks at me like, what are you
Commitment.
doing? And then I take the jade roller. My eyes really get me in the morning, so I really have to go. Did you see me get all excited about this?
You know what pisses me off is Marcus, when I'm talking Lord of the Rings, he's like, I've never been drier. Kayla does her skin exfoliation, whatever the hell, and Mark is like, oh, good stuff.
Look, Sean, 90% of skincare routines are a scam. That's only if you're doing the bad ones. If you actually really do the ones that works.
You know what? I'm copying it. We had another segment to fill later. I'm copying and pasting the Niners stuff because I'm still going on this. What is micellar water used for?
Oh, so I love this. Do this at night because I wear mascara on my eyes, and most women do. And so instead of really, you don't want to rub the eye area. It's very gentle. Men, you can learn something from this too, but you don't wear mascara, but don't rub your eye area. You take a cotton swab, you put micellar water on it, and then it literally melts away the makeup. But I use it just on my eyes usually because
What's the difference between that and water?
Water doesn't just get off mascara.
How is it still water?
It's mixed with like a kind of like an oil-based thing that doesn't clog pores though, and then it just comes off really easily.
Comogenic oil base.
There you go. Anything else?
I don't know. Let's check BuzzFeed. Which of the following is not an exfoliant? Hyaluronic
acid.
Don't talk to me like I'm stupid.
I know
what
that one.
means.
I use that one.
It's a good one.
Salicylic
salicylic
I use that one too.
acid or glycolic? Glycolic.
Can I see the what now I can't say the word.
Those words.
Hyaluronic acid is not an exfoliant. It is actually there to use. You use it with, you want to usually get your face damp first and then put the hyaluronic acid on, and it's a plumpening. So it kind of fine lines, it kind of plumps those up. That's hyaluronic acid.
Is that an exfoliant or not?
It is not an exfoliant.
Okay.
The two others are.
Ding, correct. Great.
Dork.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, last one. Sorry, I know we're over, but I don't care. What's the correct order to apply these products? Cleanser, toner, serum, moisturizer.
All right,
What's
you
the
always
order?
want to start with your cleanser. What were the four again?
Cleanser.
Oh, yeah, cleanser for sure. You got, and usually you double cleanse if you're a woman. Guy, you can just cleanse. That's fine. Toner is next. Toner really gets anything else that's on your face off your face, and plus you can use, like, they have salicylic acid toners too. If you struggle from acne, that's something that helps. Then you want to do your serum. Serum is very good. Vitamin C, I really strongly would even suggest it to men, and helps with those dark spots. And then you do the moisturizer. It locks it all in and keeps you glowy.
What'd you say? Cleanser,
What'd you say?
toner, serum, and then moisturizer?
Yeah.
Oh, she's correct. All right. Hey, it's skincare with Matt and
Dork.
Kayla on Sactown Sports. I don't want to hear anything about Lord of the Rings ever again from y'all. Sactown Sports.
This is Sactown, baby!
Follow Sactown Sports 1140 on Facebook at facebook.com/Sactown Sports. To keep tabs on the Kings, 49ers, UC Davis, and the entire Sactown Sports lineup all season long. Facebook.com/Sactown Sports. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
We wouldn't be celebrating America 250 if it wasn't for a strong foundation set by the framers. Hamilton built Americans' financial foundation on the principle of sound, stable money, a principle later embodied by the gold standard. However, we abandoned that discipline in 1971 and have since seen inflation erode the dollar's value. This is Stephen K. Bannon. What is the foundation of your savings? Birch Gold Group has been helping Americans solidify their savings with gold for the past 15 years. They help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold. With an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless five-star reviews, let Birch Gold help build your foundation with gold. To learn more, get your free info kit from Birch Gold by texting SECURE to 989898. That's SECURE to 989898. Take a stand for your financial future. Text SECURE to 989898 right now to receive your free info kit on gold IRAs from Birch Gold Group.
Message and data rates may apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything.
Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
This Green and Gold Injury Report is brought to you by the law firm of Gingery, Hammer, and Associates. If you get an injury, just call Gingery. Tyler Soderstrom was placed on the 15-day IL for a left hip impingement. He heads to L.A. this week to see a hip specialist to determine next steps on his return to action this year. Justin Sterner underwent right knee surgery last week and will miss the remainder of the year. Jeffrey Springs threw 3 innings in Stockton last week and is pacing the return to the Green and Gold later this month.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms? At Gingery, Hammer, and Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end. Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-292-4541 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-292-4541. That's 800-292-4541. What do you have to lose? Call 800-292-4541. Again, 800-292-4541.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder, thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration.
Thunder.
The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder. Feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. feel the thunder.
Now through August 31st at Big O Tires, receive $80 to $120 in instant savings on 4 select in-stock Nexen, Nitto, or Sumitomo tires with installation purchase. Disposal fees extra, not good with other offers. See your locally owned Big O Tires dealer for pricing.
The Travel Guys, new on KHTK 1140 every Saturday at 11 a.m.
We'll make you a smarter traveler. Tips you can use on the road and at the airport, plus reports from top consumer advocates.
The Travel Guys, 11 a.m. on Sactown Sports 1140.
Are you looking for an easy win on game night? The Sacramento Rivercats Family Fun Pack bundles everything you need for a fun night at the ballpark. It's perfect for families or friends and makes planning so simple. Lock in your family fun pack today at rivercats.com.
It's time for the 2-minute drill. Kayla Anderson has the ball, and she's taking us around the world of football. It's Kayla's 2-minute drill on Matt and Kayla.
I always love when people are listening to the show.
Oh, I forgot it was a 2-minute drill next.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I have everything here. Oh, gosh.
I'll buy you a little bit of time.
I was so just in my feels for the trivia.
My mom has always been very supportive of me and does listen to the show often. Very rarely, though, does she text into the show to talk about things. We have one freaking segment about skincare trivia of all things. My mom's all over it.
Yes!
It won't clog pores. Use your ring finger.
Let's go, Mom!
Thanks, Mom. Won't support anything of mine, but freaking as soon as Kayla starts naming off useless skincare commentary.
All right, it's not useless. It can help some people.
The truest words
done a lot of research
that were
over
spoken
the years.
in this comment section. Who wrote it? Someone just said,
Irish Spring
from
I
the,
use?
The GFX mech says, guys use wash rags with a little bit of water. Amen, brother.
Oh, God, you better wash those wash rags because those things get bacteria on it. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Doing just fine without
That'd be nasty.
exfoliation. And listen, I didn't know how to pronounce the word. Sorry for saying, I won't even say it anymore.
Don't say it again, Matt.
I didn't know the word. It's a long word, a lot of consonants. Hey, what's going on in football, Kayla?
Yeah, so let's start with this one. Let's make sure that I have this one up. Sorry, what?
No, they're just I just read the...
Okay, so hopefully everyone gets this because I thought it was so simple, but so to the point, but I have to do it in a way that it makes sense. You're exactly right. Sorry, the thing is taking forever to come up. I just want to make sure I get all the things correct here.
It needs the things.
Hold with me real quick. The internet is slow here. Okay, first one. You ready for this, guys? Alvin! Thank you.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, great reference.
And you know when it's always like, it's kind of like when he says the name, it's like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, he's always yelling where Alvin is.
Yeah, Alvin! So this is not good news, and it's not really that funny, but I just couldn't go without.
Often is bad news.
Yeah, sorry, I had to go with that, though. New Orleans Saints running back Alvin, I always forget how to say his last name.
Kamara.
It's Kamara.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara.
Not Kamara.
No.
Kamara.
Alvin Kamara.
Is expected to be sidelined for at least a month. That is due to a sprained MCL. Kamara, who is 31 years old, by the way, is playing for the Saints on a reworked contract this next season, but he had that injury obviously in camp the other day, and not great news for the fact that he could be out for more than a month, and he's already been beat up towards the latter part of his career, and you're just like, oh gosh, here we go again. Like, I love him, and I know he doesn't have that much left in the tank, but it's just one of those, really? The Saints are just a weird team. We haven't talked about him in a while as being a real legit contender. They've been in salary cap hell, by the way. It's been awful. I think they're still negative. So
it's the name factor more than it is an actual production factor, because Alvin Kamara is a Saints legend and will go down as a Saints legend, but he's far past the prime of his career to where I don't think the loss is felt that much by the New Orleans Saints, other than it's a bummer that Alvin Kamara is hurt at this point in his career. But anyway.
All right, this is also not good. And I didn't see this till this morning, so I don't think a lot of people knew about this when it happened.
Yeah.
Texans take a hit. Texans wide receiver Jaden Higgins suffered a torn ACL at joint practice yesterday with the Raiders, you guys. And this season-ending injury, by the way, is a huge blow to the Texans because he was actually predicted to be their number 2. And I guess the what people were saying, and this is mostly the teammates here, were like, this is a guy who could really be the next big thing for CJ Stroud. And they don't even have Tank Dell back yet, but he's on the way to get back. But it's like once they get someone back, they lose another big wide receiver. I mean, remember when it was Nico Collins? Like, it's always somebody, and it's always a big contributor. So a really big blow there. For Jaden Higgins being out.
I'm just surprised. Like, I didn't see, granted, I'm not all over Texans Twitter, but I am very closely following the Raiders.
I know.
I didn't see like a second of this. Typically, when it's an injury this extreme,
you hear about it right away.
Immediately, like they were carted off or, oh God, non-contact injury. This was a shock this morning.
Yeah, I had to like look at it again and be like, did I miss something yesterday? But I truly just don't think they really talked about it yesterday because it was that bad. So really feel bad for him. Hope he recovers quickly. But yeah, never want to hear that.
Is this 4 now? 4 non-contact season-ending injuries in training camps? Or 5?
I think there might be more. Because remember all the linemen that have gone down?
So there's the Chargers center.
Oh, by the way, Biades,
Yeah.
he the center, he is also, I believe, ACL.
This is the second Texan to go down, isn't it?
I can't remember who the other one was, but I believe so.
Jeez Louise. What a bummer.
Yeah, there's been, I remember at the really, really beginning of it, the Panthers alone had 3 guys.
Yeah.
So it's been a rough go for a lot of these teams.
Brutal.
All right, big brawl in the Big D.
Didn't like that.
A lot of alliteration there. So, joint practice session yesterday between the Dallas Cowboys and New Orleans Saints. If you didn't hear about it, you'd like this. It devolved into a WWE-style brawl.
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, that would be fun to watch. I guess this was like old school, though, you guys. Like when they used to fight back in the day at training camp and two-a-days and stuff. Punches thrown, helmets tossed. At one point, Saints tight end Brock, I don't know how to say his last name, Rechsteiner, who is actually the WWE Hall of Famer Scott Steiner's, is it his son? Yeah, he got body slammed, or he grabbed a player and body slammed him into the turf.
I'm watching videos of it
So
right now.
it was pretty wild, and there's a lot of people that did not like this, and they were saying this is embarrassing, like we shouldn't be doing these types of things. I'm sorry, am I like an outlier on this? I'm like, as long as no one was badly hurt, I'm just sitting here going, I'm here for the WWE style fighting.
I'm watching videos. Yeah, this got pretty crazy. This was active.
So I guess you really can't. Yeah, I mean,
it's
can't
not
go
a great,
that hard.
It's not a great look, but I mean, I would be lying if I didn't like it.
Also, I do want to bring something up. Did you guys see the picture going around? I think it was Matt Mayoko who put it out. It's I did not realize. Did you see the Chargers are next to a huge vault or like a huge tower?
Yeah.
It's not
not
quite
a substation.
the substation.
It's a different thing, but
it is
funny.
like it is one of those, what is it, just big power line?
Yeah, big like telephone line, power line things.
Yeah. Do we want to do one more?
Sure.
Yeah, we got time for one.
Okay, this one's nothing big. I'm not going to get a, dun again. But let Baker cook.
Yeah, I got problems with this.
I like this one.
No, I got problems with this.
because a baker,
No, you don't tell a baker that they cook. If you tell a baker they cook, they get mad at you. I know this from experience.
Yeah, it's true,
Buzz
but
off.
like it works.
Bakers bake, they don't cook.
Let him cook.
No.
What if he wanted to cook too and bake?
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, why are you telling people what they can and can't do? Haven't you seen High School Musical?
Stay in your lane.
You can do both.
No, stick to the status
You can
quo.
sing and play basketball.
Wrong.
Right.
No creme brulees for you, whatever guy that sang that part.
A baker and a cooker, I am all about it. But Baker Mayfield, I don't know if it's just he feels disrespected, the contract thing, but he's going on a warpath. And he's like telling the media, like, you better watch out for us. Like, the Bucs are going to go surprise everybody. I love it, Baker. I love the enthusiasm.
Yep.
If Vita Vea doesn't, I don't think at this point it looks like he's going to be traded. I know he requested a trade. It doesn't look like he's going to be traded. I don't know if Baker stays healthy, they can keep most parts of that team healthy. I don't underestimate it. They're in a really weird division. They can win it.
Baker is already a polarizing sports figure in the sense that a lot of people just like to not like him.
I know.
I've done that his entire
I used
career.
to not like him.
So I enjoy him leaning into the bit a little bit, but if the noise is going to get really loud if the Buccaneers aren't good. That's the problem, which I think he's ready.
It's just like Joe Burrow saying their whole thing about this is the best team we've ever had.
Yeah, since the LSU thing or whatever he said. Yeah. I like it. Adds pressure. Pressure's great.
Mm-hmm. That's your 2-minute drill.
Cool. What a great hour this was.
Wasn't
Trivia,
it?
Skincare, and a little bit of football.
Let's go.
Let's get back to Kings talk to start the final hour of the show, shall we? Here are 2 records via Will Z from Kings on SI. 2 records to keep an eye on that Darius Acuff Jr. could break. And what does he have to do to break them? We'll talk about that. Plus, one of the most confusing players/roles on the Kings roster that I can't figure out how this guy is going to be used, at least to start the year. We'll talk about it next. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Football is back.
This is Sactown, baby!
And Sactown Sports 1140 is your home for primetime NFL games this season.
This is Kevin Harlan of Westwood One. Catch all the NFL primetime action.
Catch Monday, Thursday, and Sunday night football, international games, the NFL playoffs, and the Super Bowl right here on Sactown Sports all season long. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Only one radio program captures the excitement of hunting and fishing as it happens. The award-winning California Sportsman with Sep Hendrickson. Only California Sportsman takes you where the action is. Live on the water, live in the blind, and live with the top pros and experts in outdoor sports. California Sportsman with Fishing Hall of Famer Sep Hendrickson is your premier destination for all things outdoors. Sep's Saturday Morning Outdoors. Ultimate Bass and California Sportsman, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturdays on Sactown Sports 1140.
If you're not looking for a brand new car, at Elk Grove Honda, we've acquired some of the best pre-owned cars we can find. We've kept only the best of our trades, and our buyer has found some of the finest pre-owned Hondas available in Northern California. You can see for yourself at elkgrovehonda.com. Whether you purchase a brand new Honda or a like-new pre-owned Honda, your car buying experience will be the same. We have the right Honda at the right price. You'll find us in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
Hi, this is Greg Papa. Disasters hit every day. If your home, business, or building has suffered from any disaster, SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to and letting your focus be on what's most important, your family or your business. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown 411 16th Street and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322. 800-375-2322.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
Progressive knows you want to get away, but not like too away. You crave the unknown, but also charcuterie boards with 4 types of cheese. And that's exactly why you bought an RV and bundled it with Progressive, because 24/7 protection is one luxury you'll never have to give up. So go ahead, explore the wilderness, all from the comfort of your zero-gravity camp chair. Switch to Progressive and protect your RV, boat, or motorcycle by bundling with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Sactown Sports, 1140, your local sports leader.
Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
Are either of you, and all those listeners out there listening too, are you guys familiar with Yodo? Y-O-T-O.
No.
Do you know what Yodo is?
I'm familiar with YOLO.
No, not YOLO. Yodo.
Nope.
So Yodo.
How about Frodo?
Shut up.
I know him.
Yodo it's really cool. They're these little tiny radios that
there we go.
Typically are for kids.
Oh,
and
this
you
explains it.
put them in their room or whatever, and then they have little cards that you can buy, and you put the card in and
I
it
don't
plays
have a
like
kid. Why would I know what this was?
because I don't know if you just heard of it. Okay.
Do they have one for dogs?
I'm sure.
By the way, I'm really worried. My Furbo's been down all day.
Oh, Red's unsupervised?
I have no eyes on. I think I'm going to come back, you guys. He's going to be in handcuffs on the floor.
He's going to be playing poker with a bunch of other dogs.
The multiple felonies.
Yeah.
While you were gone. Gambling ring.
So it's this tiny little radio for kids, and it's in their room, and you can have different like cards with different stories on it. So we have a bunch of cards that are like Disney stories and whatever. Well, and then for his birthday or whatever, people just buy him different cards with different stories on them and stuff. So you can listen to him like bedtime stories when he's going to bed.
Okay.
Little kid radio. Well, he has this card, and it's his favorite, and I don't know why. It's called Tender Tales, Trucks, Planes, and Trains.
Okay.
So it's a compilation of stories, short stories, based off a different mode of transportation.
Okay.
There is a story about an ice cream truck.
Oh, God, that's scary.
And wait.
What the heck?
There is a story about an ice cream truck here that breaks down and then eventually shows up late to the park where everybody's waiting to get ice cream. So picture this, if you will, because my son...
I don't know if I want to.
Picture my son was struggling to go to bed last night because his
So you put on the ice cream man?
Well, I just put on the Tender Tales thing. So I'm laying in bed with him, trying to get him to go to sleep. It's pitch black in our room.
No.
And we're listening to this Tender Tales story that he's heard before. I'm going to play for you the sound effect that they came up with for the ice cream truck song. And imagine listening to this in the pitch black and tell me you're not in a horror movie. Here you go.
But all of a sudden, Shay heard something. It was a sound that was getting closer and closer.
What the? Okay.
It's from Insidious. This is literally from a movie.
Is crazy.
I was freaked out. It's a pitch black room. My son listens to this stuff all the time, and all the stories are really cute. They're really nice about learning about different modes of transportation. The ice cream truck demon music from hell.
They got that wrong.
In the middle of the night.
That's crazy.
They
really put a haunting.
That is what it sounds like.
Haunting
they just put
one
like
on
a
there.
reverb
Yes.
on it.
Oh my God. And out pops Boobo.
You want some ice cream? Welcome to hell.
Oh my God. It really does sound like that.
So it's a
That's wild.
Pitch black in the room. No nightlight because my son doesn't like nightlights. Quiet. And I heard that. And I was like, nope.
Don't let him ever go to an ice cream truck. He's going to think that's normal.
Done with this story. Anyway.
Jeez Louise.
But he didn't have a problem with it? Was he scared?
No.
Good
he
for him.
listens to this all the time. The plots of these stories. So there's a story about like a snowplow, and the premise of the story is that a little kid, his parents are about to give birth to a baby, but there's a snowstorm, and then she goes into labor, and she needs to get to the hospital, so they followed a snowplow who plowed the streets for them so they could go to the hospital. Like, there are these really cute kid stories with very random things in them. Like, there's also a story in here, like, actually, honestly, Tender Tales, go to hell. Because there is a story on him. No, I didn't do this. This wasn't me. This is my mother. And I hope you're listening, Mom.
She was listening to the skincare
There's
section.
a story called Fire Trucks Fast Rescue, where it's about, like, there's a kitchen fire and the fire trucks come and help put it out.
Yeah.
They play the sound effect of a smoke alarm.
Oh, that's the
An
worst
obnoxious,
sound.
loud smoke alarm.
That's the worst sound. Have you guys had that? I've had that happen in my apartment, and I go crazy, and I'm like falling all over the place. I'm trying to get on a stool to hit the.
Yes,
like
they're horrible.
It's so chaotic.
So this is like my kid's supposed to go to bed, and you're playing a smoke alarm.
That is kind of
sound?
weird.
A demon ice cream truck. There's also one of like a car breaks down, and they're trying to start the engine, and it's the sound of a broken engine turning over, going ring, 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 ring. Like, what is happening?
I don't think these are nighttime stories, Matt, is what we've taken out of this.
I guess not. Another demon ice cream truck from hell.
Maybe I should have Red listen to these.
Yeah, this will
calm down.
This will calm him down. Oh, shut up.
That was getting closer and closer.
But it works.
That is icky. It reminds me of The Shining, just like that, like music.
What is it's the ice cream truck from It?
Yeah.
With Pennywise the clown going to bite their head off? This is terrifying.
It really is.
I think this card's going to have to disappear.
He's going to have to retire
The
that
Tender
one.
Tales card is not great. But we have a bunch of other like Disney ones. Those are good.
That is kind of cool, though. I get the point behind the whole thing.
It's a cool concept. Except for the demon ice cream truck. That scared me.
I
more
was
than my
wondering
kid.
what he was doing in the break, you guys, and he was playing this like very silently. I said, "Are you watching those romantic versions of like they talk to you about a romantic novel? Like it's like a talking romantic novel?" Because that's what the girl sounded like, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Is there an audible version of like 50 Shades of Grey?
That's what I was talking
there
about.
has to be,
100%.
right?
It's like one of the best-selling books of all time.
Yeah, I thought Matt was listening to that
Hold
in the
on.
break.
No, don't do that to me.
Didn't you once do that on
No.
accident?
No. Well, hold on.
Yep. See,
No,
I
there
knew
was
this
a there was
You
a
listened to 50
no,
Shades of Grey on
no.
accident.
He
like
listened to a
volunteer.
romantic book reading.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's
accidentally put your headphones on,
Wrong.
accidentally
Yeah.
hit play, accidentally
Right.
got cuddled up with a
Yeah.
with a cup of hot cocoa.
Hold on. Stop it. You're making
Accidentally
no,
shed a tear.
Stop it. Stop it. Both of you. It's a book series called Fourth Wing, which is it had been recommended to me. So yes,
Oh.
it's like a mix between like Aragon and Harry Potter. So it's like a school for dragon riders. Okay, I'm in. It's fantasy. I'm interested. Except
Fantasy something else.
3/4 into the book, and I'm listening because I listen to Audible. It's one of my favorite things to do is listen to audiobooks. 3/4 through my drive or through the book, I'm driving and I'm at a stoplight, and all of a sudden there's a sex scene. And I'm like, what is happening?
Oh my
So I'm sitting there, like, waiting for the light to turn green, like, listening to I was like, okay.
Could you imagine Matt at a stoplight? You turn, he's listening to this scene, and I could just see, like, his eyes and, like, his hands starting to, like...
White knuckles
like,
on
just
the
like,
steering wheel.
And he's, like, looking around, like, is anyone watching me? Because I don't know how I'm reacting right now. And then he never listened to it again, I'm guessing?
No, never again. I never finished the book.
I'd like to hear that scene.
Bet you would.
How awkward can we make it in here?
There's
We're
for
not
sure.
playing that.
There's
it's
for
graphic.
sure. I'm sure. It got pretty crazy.
Yeah, these books are insane.
I've never listened to an audiobook, so
Listen,
I don't know.
Here's all I remember about it, because there's magic involved.
We don't.
A lot of broken furniture. That's all I'll say.
Oh, I was
And these
thinking-
books are for, like,
I
young
was thinking
adults.
magic to help other things.
No, they're not.
That book
Like-
is a
like
young
for,
adult
like, a
novel.
14-year-old?
I'm not talking about 50 Shades of Grey. That's for, like, you weirdos in your whatever.
I feel like they're closer than you think. Like those two, like the demographics there.
Listen, I was missold on dragons and Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that.
Missold.
Hold on. Yep, 50 Shades of Grey for sure. Oh, I have 6 credits available. No, I'm not buying it.
Accidentally buys 50 Shades of Grey.
Oops.
That'd be
no,
so
that's gross.
funny.
Also, those are movies?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
I'm sorry, you didn't know 50 Shades of Grey was a movie.
Is it just a
There's like
Porsche?
yeah.
Of course you've seen it.
Yeah.
Hey, so Darius Acuff Jr., guys.
I wonder if he likes romance
No,
novels.
don't do it. Don't put this on Darius. Don't do this to him.
goodness.
Listen, if you're going to recommend a novel to somebody, warn them of what could or could not be in it. That's the lesson here. Just, hey, chapter 69 might get a little crazy. It's not actually chapter 69. I made that as a part of a joke. All right. 2 records to keep an eye on that Darius Acuff Jr. could break. Shout out to our guy, Will Z. He writes, one of the contributors to Kings coverage on SI, not Sports Illustrated. Don't call it Sports Illustrated, Kayla. They'll yell at you.
I know. Sports Illustrated, take that.
2 records to keep an eye on that Darius Acuff Jr. could break this year as a Kings rookie. Number 1, most points by a rookie. The number currently stands at 1,450 points, set by Tyreek Evans when he won Rookie of the Year in the 2009-2010 season. That was his historic 25-5 year. He averaged 20.1 points per game, but played only 72 of 84 games.
Okay. Wait, 72. Okay, got it.
So Darius does not have to average 20 or more points per game.
Sure.
If he played all, did I say, is it 82 games or 84? Now I'm having a brain fart. It's 84. No, 82.
It's
Sorry.
82.
Yeah, it's 82. Thank you. 82 games. If he played all 82, he could average less than 20 points a game.
Okay.
And become the highest scoring rookie in Sacramento Kings history. I think he'll have a very legitimate shot of breaking this record.
Yeah.
Assuming he shoots as much as we saw.
What year was that again?
This was 2009-2010. Tyreek Evans.
Jeez, that's been a while.
I know.
That is, yeah.
Like you're thinking of, okay, who are the other rookies since then that could have a chance to break it? DeMarcus Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
But Cousins, I'm surprised Cousins doesn't have the record. I'm curious how many rookie points Cousins has. The other one would be De'Aaron Fox.
It might be real close. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox.
But De'Aaron came off the bench for most of his first season.
Mm-hmm.
How many points did DeMarcus?
Marcus had like 18. He was
okay.
It was something like that.
Score his rookie season. Come on, Google, tell me. He scored a total of 1,145 points, and the record held by Tyreek is 1,450. So
okay, so it was still off by.
DeMarcus wasn't actually that close.
Mm-mm.
DeMarcus played 81 games.
That's weird. That is a long time ago, so that could be really cool.
To be fair, Cousins only averaged 14 points per game his rookie season, which seems low.
It does.
Very low compared to prime DeMarcus Cousins. So in theory, if Acuff played all 82 games, which you hope he does, knock on wood, he stays healthy. He plays all 82 games and averages like 18 points per game, he should be the record holder.
I think he could do it.
I think so, too.
I really do.
For sure.
And I think that's even cooler because it hasn't been done for so long.
Yeah.
That's a while ago.
The Kings. The Kings
How many shots do you think he's going to need to shoot to get there?
Ah,
Interesting. Well, let's look.
Let's do the math.
Oh, well, we're not going to do that.
Because I can't do it. You do it.
Yeah, that's where I miss Kyle.
Tyreek was pretty efficient, if I remember correctly.
Tyreek Evans, his rookie season. By the way, he never averaged 20 points again in his career.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know then if we want to do this.
Well, Tyreek was a different case.
I know.
Tyreek shot 45% from the field. He took 16 shot attempts a game. 16 seems like a very, and he shot 7 of 16.
Okay.
On average. Yeah, 16 shots a game is right in the ballpark of where I'd expect Acuff to be. If not, like 18 to 20. Sometimes.
18 to 20 is kind of...
It's a lot.
There's a lot of mouths to feed still.
Well, that's the thing is I think the volume for Acuff will go up the longer the season goes.
Yeah.
Because I'm operating with the assumption that Zach LaVine's not going to be here after the trade deadline. And LaVine's going to take the most shots of anybody to start the season. He's going to. He should. It's his role.
I know.
It's what he does.
I know, Matt.
Sorry. It's not my fault.
There's a romance romance novel.
No, there's not. That's not.
Just a second. The Love of Levine.
I'm sure somebody somewhere has written that because I've seen the swooning over Zach LaVine. He's a very handsome man. Zach LaVine took 14 shot attempts per game last year for the Kings. But he took 16 shot attempts per game.
Remind me of the amount of games he played again last year because it's
39.
always because it always it's weird because like he started really well and he played and then it like
he scored like 30 points like
he
of his first 5
I know.
games.
We were all like, whoa, okay.
He was a bucket early and then well.
And then it went droop.
Where'd it go?
Droop.
Yikes. Yeah, Levine's holy moly, Levine averaged 20 shot attempts per game in
oh my goodness
2019-2020. Okay, so maybe he won't be that high. He averaged 20, or in Chicago, he averaged 18 shot attempts a game, then 20, then 19, then 17, then 18. So maybe he'll be like the high teens. Honestly, I could see like Zach LaVine shooting 18 times a game and Acuff shooting like 16. I could very much see that. So at least to start the season. So there's most points by a rookie to keep an eye on for Acuff. Then there's most assists by a rookie.
Okay.
Because he's going to get a lot of opportunity as the point guard to run the offense.
Okay, this is interesting.
That is owned by Tyus Edney with 491 total assists that he set in 1995-96.
That is crazy.
Right?
What?
He averaged 6.1 assists over 80 games played.
That is kind of wild. That stat's wild.
I don't know if Acuff's going to touch that.
I don't know, you guys. I'd like to, because I think when watching him last year, this is what I loved and that was a little bit not talked about was his average, I think, was what? It was high. It was it almost like 8?
Let me look.
Like I believe it was pretty high at Arkansas. And by the way, he was never, ever thought of in high school.
It was 6.4.
Okay, so I was sorry. I was a little
6.4.
bit high. But he was never even asked to kind of be that in high school, I guess. And so this was something that was new to him even at Arkansas.
Yeah.
And I think he led SEC point guards with those assists numbers. I think he led the nation with those assist numbers, if I'm correct. The
yes.
average,
well, he
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
so,
yes.
But that's really difficult to average that overall in the NBA with that many games played too.
To be fair, because I was checking this out of curiosity, De'Aaron Fox, in just his second season, playing 31 minutes a game, De'Aaron Fox on a bad Kings team in 2018-2019 averaged 7.3 assists a game.
Really?
I don't
in his second year?
In his second year.
Okay.
He played 81 games, averaged 7 assists per game. I don't remember that De'Aaron being that good of an assist man.
That was the scores, right? Or they're just doing
Was
stuff
that the Sacramento score? Yeah, to be fair, a lot of possessions means a lot of opportunities to score.
They were going fast.
So
right?
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
No, but that one's way harder than the points one.
Way for the record,
harder.
Like if you told me right now, he doesn't have to break the record. If you told me right now Darius Acuff Jr. averages 6 assists a game this upcoming season, I'm happy with that.
Oh, no, I'm thrilled. And I know it's something he is very aware of. Very aware of. And we remember that first game that he played here in Sacramento for the California Classic. And remember what he said. One of the first things he said was, I was so disappointed in myself. Like I did not have enough assists.
Yes.
I did not, find my teammates enough, essentially. And that got better throughout the summer league or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So my other question is, what are the other names in that area? Like who else came close, or was there anybody? I know you said that was a long time ago. Considering that's the 90s.
Yes, it was 90. What did I say? 90.
Was it 6?
What did I say? 95, 96.
Yeah.
Most assists in Kings history by a rookie. Well, this doesn't help.
But how about in general in the NBA?
Oh gosh, most assists as a rookie in NBA history.
That would be insane if he did that. Like I know
it
that
really
would
be
high. I can't see him
by a rookie
beating
in NBA history. Mark Jackson
Mm-hmm.
dished out 868 assists.
Holy smokes.
Mark
10
Jackson
assists per
averaged
game.
10.6 per game.
What in the averaging?
Goodness gracious. Oscar Robertson had 690. Tim Hardaway 689.
Okay.
Phil Ford. So nobody since the 80s has come close.
That's wild.
Because it was really because it was one of the things I was thinking. Like, think of the best assist men point guards in history, and the first name that I came up with was Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul, his rookie season,
at?
averaged 7.8 assists.
Okay.
His rookie season. John Stockton is another good one. John Stockton, his
Shout out
rookie,
Spokane.
John Stockton, his rookie season, averaged only 5 assists.
Wow.
So to expect a rookie to dish a lot of assists is, wow, look at this growth from John Stockton.
That's what I wanted to know. Yeah.
5 assists his rookie season, 7 assists his second season, 8 assists his third season. Then 13, 13, 14, 14, 13, 12, 12, 12, 11, 10.
That's insane.
Holy jump. What happened? His teammates just started making shots or what?
I think that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
Karl Malone, I'm sure helped.
Which is part of it. Hey, that brings me to a funny point and a minuscule point, but you just said that like your team has to make the shots. Remember that was the thing in the NBA Summer League when we talked about Acuff, because he was dishing out and he had some really nice passes to some of those guys, and those guys couldn't hit a shot.
Oh, yes.
They couldn't hit a shot.
The Kings, that's the thing. Not to be discouraging to an ultimate Kings problem, the Kings shot horribly from three-point range throughout the entirety of the Summer League, with the exception of Emmanuel Sharp. Sharp was the only one that hit threes. Markelle Sutton hit some kinda.
Yeah.
Other than that, that team shot terribly.
They did.
So maybe Acuff would have had an assist or two more. He also, to be fair, the Kings missed a couple bunnies at the rim that he should have had assists on as well. So I think he can threaten Tyus Edney's record. I don't know if he'll break it, but 6 assists a game is achievable.
It is achievable. It is still a lot for a rookie, but yeah, it's achievable. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
How high of an expectation is too high here? Because I feel like that if we're looking at points
in just assists or
both,
in general.
Because if we're looking at him to potentially break both, like it's not an either or thing, then you'd probably have to average around like 18 points per game and like 7 assists per game.
If he played all 82, I think 18 and 7 would probably set both records.
Yeah.
If he played all 82.
And you think
tough,
that's a
man.
realistic expectation?
I don't think. I
think
one of them could be.
Like, where would you set your expectation, like, range?
I think 18 and 7 is not out of the realm of possibility if it's true green light and he's playing 35 minutes a night every night from start to finish.
I just worry about his start. I'm trying to be realistic. I think like there's going to be some bumps in the road to start, which could hurt one of those two categories.
Probably points more than assists.
Yeah.
That's on.
Yeah, I think I think he has a very, 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 very legitimate shot of breaking the scoring record.
Mm-hmm.
Assists, we'll see, because assists are also very team reliant, like you illustrated with the Summer League.
Is it Tyreek, not Tyus?
What'd I say?
I don't know what you said.
No, Tyus Edney set the most assists by a rookie. Tyreek Evans was scoring.
Yeah, there you go. Someone in the chat.
Yeah, Tyreek Evans had the most points by a rookie, total points by a rookie.
Sorry, Gavin.
In 2009, 2010, 1,450, which I think is very achievable. He averaged 20 points per game over 72 games.
Okay.
You average 18 points per game, which I think is achievable for Darius Acuff Jr. It doesn't mean it's 18 points efficiently, but 18 points a game on a bad team.
Not efficiently.
That's not. Shut up, computer.
Whoa.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
Jeez, what are you doing over there?
It's an ad on sports. I mean, SI.
All right, Dave.
Leave me alone. All
Isn't
right.
that what Dave does all the time?
No, don't do this to me. You're the one that's watched 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, a lot of other people have too.
Watching that in a movie theater is
I
crazy.
didn't read a romance novel that talked to me.
Hold on.
And stopped at a stoplight and it was on a scene.
I was not aware that it was going to take the turn.
Sure, you
I
were.
wasn't.
Well, you were taking a turn.
Unfortunately, I was stopped at a light. I would have turned as soon as I could.
But everyone around you could hear it too. They all
Right?
probably thought you were crazy.
I'm sure. Can you imagine Matt down convertible style, and he's just blasting this, and he's just, at
Just
the light,
leaning back.
just leaning back.
In my fur coat.
Yeah. Party like a rock star.
Shut up. I didn't know. That, to me, that's bad friendship. If I recommend a book to you and I say it's about dragons and adventure and blah, blah, blah,
Know what
and
I'm getting for
I don't
Christmas?
warn you at all about that scene, that's on you for not telling me. Or on me for not telling you. Listen, it was accidental. Mom, if you're still listening, I didn't know. It was a great story up to that point.
Oh, I don't even think we have a next segment.
What? Is the show not over yet? Oh, God. We were supposed to talk Niners earlier, and then we went to
we can do that next.
dermatology quiz with Kayla Anderson's Skincare 101.
That was really good.
ESPN's Marcus Spears talks about the health of the 49ers, and Steve Smith is all about the Niners wide receiver room. We'll hear what they had to say next before crosstalk with Whitey and Allen, if they even want to be a part of it at this point. I wouldn't blame them if they wanted to. It's Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
John always listens to his truck. So when his brakes start talking, he goes to AutoZone, where a helpful AutoZoner gets him the right parts. If John has time to put them in, he borrows a kit with Loan-A-Tool. And if he doesn't, he gets a free shop referral. No hassles, just help. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Deposit required for Loan-A-Tool. Restrictions apply.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account. When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything. Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Need a reason to hit the range this week? Well, Hagen Oaks has two. Monday nights are happy hour all night long with special pricing on hot dogs and ice cold beer while you hit balls under the lights. Then Thursday, join the new Top Tracer competition nights. Play Pebble Beach, compete in closest to the pin, long drive, and more with fun interactive games for every skill level. Grab your friends and make Hagen Oaks your weeknight destination. Visit HagenOaks.com for more details. Hagen Oaks Driving Range. More games, more laughs, more reasons to play.
Now through August 31st at Big O Tires, receive $80 to $120 in instant savings on 4 select in-stock Netson, Nitto, or Sumitomo tires with installation purchase. Disposal fees extra, not good with other offers. See your locally owned Big O Tires dealer for pricing.
Maida Subaru says yes to big savings on the new Subaru you want. During the Subaru A Lot to Love event on now. Visit MaidaSubaru.com today for special Labor Day savings on over 225 new and certified pre-owned Subarus.
Save a great deal at Maida. Are you looking for a night out that actually delivers? Grab your friends and head to Sutter Health Park for Sacramento River Cats baseball. We've got cold drinks, great vibes, and live baseball all in one place. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson on Sactown Sports 1140.
This has certainly been one of the shows of all time.
We've had a few of those, bro.
We have.
But it's the summertime.
And listen, it all started with one moment in particular, as pointed out by the 916. Can you ask Kayla to sing her candy bar jingle again? That's where this entire show went to hell.
No, it didn't.
It started there.
You
Nope,
dare.
it started there.
Put it
I
on me.
I was talking about
stretch it out, caramello.
I was talking about DeMar DeRozan stretching his contract, and you sent the show off the rails, and we never recovered with your 1987 candy bar commercial jingle.
I might go get me one of them caramellos.
Was that English? I might have to go give me one of the caramellos. You what?
I might go get me one of those caramellos. Is that better for you?
Yeah, because you're going to go to like CVS Pharmacy, aren't you?
Actually, I have my list ready to go.
That's your joint.
Do you want to see my list? Just a second.
She's reaching into her bag. All women's bags are black holes, by the way. They are just...
It even says shopping list. Oil cleanser. Kimberly, shout out. Oil cleanser, mop cleaner, mop pads, cotton balls, paper towels, and that's all.
It's a good list.
Plus the $10 off, or what is it?
Yeah, $10 off.
There you go.
I got to wait for another week for that.
Oh.
It's the beginning of every month.
Unfortunate.
What's on your shopping list, people? That's mine.
Share
Now,
your-
this isn't a grocery list. Let's be clear. I did that the other day.
I was going to say, what do you eat?
I had salmon last night
I
with
don't wanna
brown
know.
rice and broccoli. And then I had one of those mini cones. You know those like ice cream
Mini
mini cones from Trader Joe's? Ooh, they're so good. You should check them out.
Shopping lists with Kayla Anderson. Sponsored by Safeway. Pitch it. Get on it, sales.
Right?
Your weekly shopping list show. We did come up with the idea that we have to do the, like, how well do you know your co-host
I think that's a good
game.
idea.
We might have to do that at some point in the
Mhm.
near future. We're just turning into a game show during the summer. Just
Yeah, I mean,
create a
we
bunch of different
got a
games.
few more weeks left of summer, right? And then we get into the real
The real deal.
seasons.
Like San Francisco 49ers football.
Yeah.
Real
Football.
deal. Marcus Spears said on ESPN, well, he started talking about how you can't sleep on the 49ers. But there's always a but with the Niners, and I think you know where he's going.
I think when you look at Raheem Morris, I go back to how Atlanta ended the season last year.
Right.
On a win streak, the defense was playing much, much better. He had two young pass rushers. I know they're going through that in Atlanta with them not being available. But when you think about Odigizua and Fred Warner coming back, obviously, that's like an understood you in the defense, right? Like, we're going to be better because of this one guy, not because we've added talent. This one guy is going to make us markedly better. But you think about Bosa and Odigizua and generating a pass rush. Last year, the 49ers did not get after the quarterback out of a four-man rush, I'm sure, like they would have liked to. So that needs to improve. And when you think about this team, if they can avoid injury, because they win 10
there it
games
is.
with
That's
half
it,
of their
right?
damn roster missing
Right.
every year. But if you get into the playoffs and having to deal with, obviously, Matthew Stafford, having to deal with Seattle with Sam Darnold, you're going to need to be able to generate pressure without bringing extra bodies. And that's going to be a calling card for the 49ers. Raheem Morris has his work cut out for him, but this defense being healthy and having his guys back will go a major way in this division alone. And I've been hearing all summer, because, Boogie, you know, I'd be disappearing.
Yeah, but you've been watching.
I've been watching. I've been hearing all summer. Seattle not getting the respect that they deserve. LA is the hot team, and the Rams, they might get Aaron Donald back. The 49ers can never be slept on.
I agree.
Right? And if they carry a healthy team at important times of the season, Kyle is going to have this team formidable and competing at a high level.
I'll cut him off there.
We can cut him off.
Yeah, cut him off.
Not on our station. I cut the big guy, voice guy off all the time.
Yes, you do. You have a tendency to
No
talk
shame.
over that poor voice
No
guy.
shame in that game.
Well, poor voice guy has one job. Can we let him do it?
No, because he has to pay a lot of money.
You're
I could do the Matt and Kayla show coming up next.
Matt and Kayla.
Matt and Kayla.
You got another one?
It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson.
It's Matt George and Kayla Anderson.
I'm not going to lie to you. I would never listen to our show again if you were our voice guy. Also, why? The Matt George and Kayla Anderson.
I sound like Fat Albert.
That's what you heard? Oh, jeez Louise. Honestly, you know what? I'd be down for Kayla recording our rejoiners. I'd be down. Just give it a shot. You know, give it a week. See if it settles in.
I think it'd be fun. And then I wouldn't interrupt that.
You would 100% interrupt yourself. Shut up, me. I'm talking. What is it one more time? Sorry. Hold on.
One more.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is Matt and Kayla on Sactown Sports 1140.
Okay, that was better, but now it sounds like you're doing like an MTV commercial.
Perfect.
Oh my God, radical, bro. You're doing the Sactown Sports voice. Yeah.
Bring back the 80s, baby.
Yeah, with your freaking candy bar
Caramello.
commercial.
I'll do that too. Hey, it's an endorsement, Caramello. If you want to come at me, come at me. Let's do it.
Are they still there?
Are you picking a fight with them? I don't know what was happening.
I was supposed to bring in different M&Ms at one point. Now I need to bring in M&Ms and Caramello.
Who owns Caramello?
I would think it's one of still the major brands, right?
Caramello is a product brand owned by Cadbury UK Limited.
Like, so Cadbury eggs. We all know those.
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
Don't know what that is.
I mean, there's not
You
like
don't
a
know
ton
what
of
a
those
Cadbury
here.
eggs is?
That's like a UK
All right, I'll find them. Let me put this on my shopping
Wait,
list.
the Hershey company? No, that's not Hershey.
What? Yeah, it is.
Cadbury owns
Yes.
Hershey?
Yes.
Oh, well, never mind. That's super powerful.
Okay, so Caramello's on my shopping list. Caramello's, and then I needed to do peanut M&Ms versus peanut butter. I never did that.
For who?
For us. We were supposed to do he had never had
He wasn't
peanut
here.
butter.
Matt
Oh, you
wasn't here
weren't?
for that.
I was going to say.
Oh, that was one of the 18 days you were out.
Excuse you?
Number keeps getting larger.
It's gone for 5 days.
A year from now, we'll talk about the 2 months you took
Yeah.
off.
It's going to be like Alan's paternity leave.
Yeah. He goes on that next week, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Crazy.
I know. Good for him.
Get to do some fun things. Okay, who's up next?
I don't know, voice guy.
The big voice guy?
You tell me, voice
Steve
guy.
Smith could do some voice guy stuff.
Probably. Here is
He
Steve
could definitely
Smith.
do some voice guy stuff.
Steve Smith, who's very high on the 49ers wide receiver room.
Well, Mike wanted to get there, Steve, and work with guy. He wanted a chance at a Super Bowl. He wanted a quarterback he could trust. He wanted a top shelf offensive coordinator. He got that. He wanted. Let's see. This last one is what I want to get into. He wanted a spot where he could get a high volume number of targets.
Talking about Mike Evans here.
Do you think that will happen here?
Yeah, he will.
Okay.
He will.
Okay.
Here's why. I think this is the most complete wide receiver group that Kyle Shanahan has had as a head coach for the San Francisco 49ers. I know he's had it as position coach, OC, but I'm talking about as the head coach of San Francisco 49ers. I think this is the best group he's ever had in San Francisco in his tenure. Here's why. Mike Evans, complete wide receiver. The only guy in here because of age that I think is a little bit different is the new acquisition with Debo.
And we'll get to him. Yep.
Right? But Mike Evans, complete receiver. Stribley, complete receiver.
What?
Unfortunately, he's not healthy. But Ricky Pearsall, right?
Steve.
Robinson.
Yeah, he might be losing us here.
Steve,
towards the
okay,
end.
Steve.
Stribley.
He doesn't
First of
know
all,
their
it's
names.
not Stribley. It's Stribling.
Strudel.
And he's not proven yet. Let's be clear on that. I think he looks good, but he got to play an NFL game, bro.
Well, he doesn't know their names, but he knows that they're a good wide receiver group, so...
And then Pearsall, he's not in the equation, bro. I like Steve Smith, but bro.
This was your clip, by the way.
I know.
You found this. Stribley.
I like Stribley. That's so funny.
I think I'm going to call him Stribley.
Malcolm X says, is the voice guy in radio the kicker in the NFL?
Oh. Interesting.
Malcolm also asked a very appropriate question.
Interesting.
He said, hey, Matt, if your wife asks you to get something out of her purse, do you get it or bring the purse to her? The correct answer is you bring the purse to her.
You do not want to go in a women's purse.
You reach in there, you'll lose a hand. There's piranhas.
I don't even bring a purse anymore. This is all I bring, folks.
You have a bag the size of the state of California.
That's not my purse. That's not my purse. That's a bag. That carries my computer, my food for the show. This is what I carry with my cards. Right here. This is all, baby. Right here. Find you a woman who does that.
It's not a purse. It's a bag.
And look what color it is, folks.
It's basically a
Kings fans.
It's basically a carry-on for an airplane that you carry around with you. If that's not a purse, what is?
Look at that purple color.
This show needs to end. And it will, one way or another, with Whitey Gleason, Alan Stiles next. Take us to break, voice guy.
Sactownsports.com.
That was supposed to be you.
Oh, sports in Sacramento. Dive deep into the Kings, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Athletics, and more with your favorite local personalities and some of the most trusted sports voices in the community. Stream Sactown Sports 1140. Watch original video content and read in-depth analysis all in one location. Sactownsports.com. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
I'm not one to say I told you so, but I switched to Pure Talk over a year ago, and ever since, I've been telling people there's no better wireless company out there. Well, a few months ago, a massive survey was conducted. 123,000 people were asked to rate their wireless carrier in 4 categories: coverage, support, data, and overall value. Well, the results are in. Guess which wireless company was the only wireless company to get 5 stars in every category? Yeah. Pure Talk. 5 stars, every category. To celebrate, Pure Talk is offering the first 3 months of any plan for just $15 a month, including their top-tier unlimited plan. No contract, no commitment, just a very inexpensive way to test drive the only American wireless company with 5 stars in every category. Just dial pound 250, say micro, and Pure Talk's U.S. customer service will take it from there. Again, pound 250, micro. And yes, I told you so.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell the listeners what's going on for the Make This the Summer Sales event.
Hoblet continues to be the place to find the best prices on the hard-to-find heavy-duty Ram you need. Right now, save up to $14,000 off MSRP on the new 2026 Ram 2500 crew cabs. And it's not just the savings. Right now, you also get Ram's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Wow, it seems like every time you do this, you manage to find a new way to sweeten the deal.
That's the difference between the big city auto mall guys and the small-town, family-owned experience at Hoblet. When you come to Hoblet, you experience what 77 years of family-owned, award-winning customer service looks like.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
14,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 crew cabs after dealer discount and factory incentives. Incentives may include 1,000 Hoblet business owner bonus cash for eligible business owners, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance for eligible trade, and 500 upfit, military, or first responder bonus cash for eligible members. Incentives may not be combined with any other offers or special APR programs. Excludes tax, title, and license fees. 2 with this net savings, the number 227-321 and 227-315. See dealer for details.
High voltage live boxing action returns to the venue with Thunder Showdown number 5 on Saturday, September 5th. Uppercut Promotions lists 10 scheduled fights as a stacked lineup of pros presents a night of exhilarating boxing action you won't want to miss. You'll see some of Northern California's best pros, like undefeated fighters Kyle Lacanlale and Sergio Gonzalez, Sacramento heavyweight Blake McKernan, and much more. Don't miss Thunder Showdown number 5, Saturday, September 5th, coming to the venue at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Fight card subject to change.
listening to the Matt and Kayla Show on Sactown Sports.
Hey, welcome back into Matt and Kayla. Great voice guy we got here on Sactown Sports. Wouldn't you agree?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, it was you? Couldn't even tell. Couldn't tell.
Now where's my money?
Keep asking. Don't hold your breath.
No, in all seriousness, though, the way this business works, and it's in TV too, you have like the big voice people for national and local. These voice people, it's an incredible job because you pretty much are at your home base, whether that's your literal home or your office, and that's what you do all day. You sit in and you are given scripts and you literally track whatever they want you, and you make buco bucks.
What?
Buco bucks.
What's buco buck?
A lot.
You never heard that?
Buco?
I've heard that.
Buco bucks.
How do you spell buco?
Probably like.
Do I want to Google buco?
If you put bucks at the end.
Yeah.
Buco.
I don't know how to spell it.
Bucks.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't know how to spell it.
Buku.
But it means all.
Oh, Bookoo. Buco bucks.
Buku bucks.
A large amount of money.
See? Ba-boom.
It's B-O-K-U.
Buco bucks.
Oh, French. Formerly French.
Oh, it's French?
It's derived from a French word that I'm not going to say because I don't know it.
Buco.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. So I know that Maxime Reynaud will know that.
Yeah.
So when we sit down, I'm going to say, you make buco bucks. And he'll be like, oh, yeah. He wouldn't have said, what does that mean?
Good icebreaker.
Don't you think?
Yes, honestly.
I might just bring a baguette on set.
That might that'll probably offend him.
I don't know. I don't think so. And I'll do a really good oil and
I'll bring French fries.
Well, that actually.
Hey, Max, you want the crepe?
How about?
You don't have to do the voice.
You talking about me? Offending anyone?
Where's Victor Wembanyama?
I was gonna bring it because I thought it'd be a nice little snack, and then everybody could enjoy it.
Let's put it this way:
Matt's favorite snack.
If you bring a baguette in, it ain't making it to when Max joins us on the show.
That's true. Very true. Welcome in. It's Alan Stiles and Whitey Gleason on Sactown Sports.
Kayla's auditioning to be our new voice guy.
Yeah, because they make buco bucks.
She's trying to take the job from the voice guy. You guys are in a super secret meeting. Now you're out.
Secret's out.
All right, what's the details? What is the rule? What happened? How much money? What's the new deal?
It's big.
Big?
Big
It's
time.
the biggest.
Alan negotiated, I'm guessing, as the agent you are?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, the whole discussion of the meeting was that you were talking about candy bar theme songs, and you left out the two best ones.
Which ones?
Which are?
The second best one is Almond Joy got nuts, mounds don't, because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. That's the second best, and the best one is
that's a good one.
Give me a break.
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Give me a break.
No, that one's elite. I had never heard of a caramello though.
Yeah, I was left in. They both didn't know.
Do you know a caramello?
I do.
Are you saying that?
I don't know if that's truthful right there. Usually it's like,
Yeah, caramello. Yeah.
So he knows.
I don't believe him.
A little messy.
I was with you. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little
It was very appropriate with the whole stretching tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's the first thing, though, that's what's weird about, like, advertisement. One thing can stick with you and one word can trigger something. That
Today, we did a Prove You're a Real Fan trivia. So we each took a topic that we claimed to be like a super fan of. Me, it was Lord of the Rings. Her, it was Michael Jackson. Anthony, it was video games. And we did trivia for each other. If you were to pick like a thing that's like, ask
really
me questions and I think I'd do really well at it, what would be your guys' like, I'm a super fan of this and I could answer any question about it. Do you have something?
Probably the Beatles.
Beatles? Ooh,
okay.
That's a good one.
I don't think I do.
You don't?
Wait,
Not off the top of my head.
I don't know.
Raiders probably not.
Obscure Raiders.
Yeah, probably not.
I feel like, Alan, you've got a few.
I think I'm more of a jack of all trades.
Like Giants? I think you could do Giants, right?
Not to the level of some others, I wouldn't say. No, I wouldn't say.
Oh, did you come up with your Mountain Guy more?
No, I forgot.
Bummer.
Shoot.
Alan shared his Mount
Let me put it
Rushmore
on my list
of guys, which I was.
It's my shopping
I'm
list
still
for the day.
laughing about Tobey Maguire.
Toby.
That's pretty good.
Toby making the list.
Mm-hmm. Toby had to be on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever have a fourth? It was Whitey, Toby, Ken Griffey Jr. Who was the fourth?
It was
It was Stevie.
Oh, that's right.
Stevie Wonder.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah. And Latavius Murray was crestfallen.
Yeah.
That he did not make the final list.
Brokenhearted.
Mm-hmm.
Brokenhearted. Hey, what do you
He was
guys
right
got
there.
coming up on the show today on this wonderful Wednesday?
Well, among other things today, we have, of course, the 5-5 Sport Court Showdown.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have, what's going on with the 49ers and the current, Greg Pop is the voice of the 49ers. In his absence, our good friend Guy Haberman is doing the games, and Guy's going to join us at 3 o'clock.
Oh,
today.
very cool.
Yeah, he found some time in his very busy schedule to join us.
Amazing.
3
Nice.
o'clock today.
Wonderful.
Good stuff. He's good.
Yeah, good guy, too.
Yeah, it was a Wednesday for us. There's not a lot going on this Wednesday. And so it just had a life of its own.
Listen, we derailed about 7 times. Yeah. We're back.
Like
We're here.
60-40 sports.
We made it.
Yeah.
We did pretty good. I was proud of us. We got there,
Mm-hmm.
It's a Wednesday show. Feels like a Friday.
I did want to ask them. We did go over the records that Darius Acuff could break this year in his rookie season.
Okay.
That was actually an interesting breakdown when you got to some of the names and how long it's been. But we were just comparing it to the Kings.
So
breaking records.
Will Z, who covers the Kings for SI, identified 2 records, rookie records, Kings rookie records, that Darius Acuff Jr. has a good chance of breaking. One is most points by a rookie, held by Tyreek Evans, which is 1,450 points. Tyreek averaged 20 points per game.
25-5.
Yep, the 25-5
Move over, Bigo.
season.
Move over, LeBron.
He averaged 20.1 points over 72 games. So in theory, if Acuff averaged 18 points a game, he could get there. Over 80 if he played all 82.
And that's been a while.
And then most assists by a rookie was Tyus Edney. In the 1995-96 season, had 491 assists.
Good pick. Good draft pick.
6.1 assists per game over 80 games his rookie year with the Kings.
Those are both long time ago.
2 achievable
So does
records.
he do any of that?
Well, didn't Calipari say, he'll be 18-8 easy?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did say that.
That would do it.
Mhm.
18-8 would break, I think, both records.
it would.
Assuming he plays all 82.
But some of the numbers, even we were looking at assists overall in the NBA in their rookie season, it's been forever.
It's been a long
Since
time.
it's been
yeah,
broken.
The record holder was Mark Jackson. He averaged 10.3 assists per game in 1980 something. Did not have that on my bingo card.
Does it feel like even if he does it because of the Tyreek Evans of the past, maybe the hype train won't go off the tracks too far? I mean, it probably will, just because Kings fans haven't had
we'd ride it
a lot, but at least you would be able to say, well, hold on, Tyrese. Speaking of Tyreeks, all right, well, Tyrese, close enough. This Halliburton stuff.
Yeah, we got that coming
Wait,
up
which
today.
one?
I'm sick of Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, this thing he just said?
Being traded?
Just pick one. I mean, enough. Enough.
on a podcast.
How many chips on how many shoulders do you need? I am sick and tired of but they didn't pick me and they said they would and then they traded me. Enough.
Hey, by the way, and we'll talk about that. Did you see why he's mad about Hoops High point guard list?
Yes.
No. What, De'Aaron Sulo?
Yeah, well, no, it's
13th was Darren Peterson. 14th is De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, Darren Peterson.
I love it.
Darren Peterson.
What are we
Jay,
doing?
get him on the show.
Darren Peterson, who's not a point guard
He hasn't played
and
a
has
lick in the
never
NBA.
played,
No,
is higher
Hasn't
than
played a
De'Aaron
lick.
Fox.
No.
Best list ever.
Jay, get him on the show.
Trey Young
Send me
was
that
higher.
link.
Trey Young.
Send me that link.
The traffic cone.
That's the best list I've ever seen.
Alan Stiles freaking wrote it.
He did.
Cubicle at Bleacher
goodness.
Report.
I didn't have to. It works itself. The gift that keeps on giving.
Misinformation
We'll
in
get you
this
some.
country.
We'll get you some Sharpie shoes, some De'Aaron Sharpie twos.
They look good.
Okay.
All right. Matt and Kayla are done with Anthony. Thank you for all you do. We got Whitey Gleason. We got Alan Stiles.